live.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So we're back. We've had a bit of a hiatus, which is a lovely word. And that was because Dave needed a bit of time off. He was fed up of seeing my face.
I was sick of them. Yeah. As an old couple friend of ours once said to the other, I'm tired of looking at your ugly face.
Yeah,
they're not together anymore.
Yeah, but you just needed a break, didn't you? So it wasn't a full like I don't want to see you again. It was I'm not going to see you for a while. So obviously I was distraught, and I got on a plane. I was outside his house. He was going, "Please, Gareth, just leave me alone." Yeah, and I was just like, "Just one word, one word."
He took a lot of medication to help him through the depression, but you're okay now, right?
Well, the main medication was, of course, tea.
Right.
That was the main medication. And if you're thinking, this guy's got to be English if it's literally that hot in the UK and he's drinking tea.
I'm about to switch over to tea. I usually, a big coffee drinker, but I usually switch over to tea in the summer.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
but you have cold tea, don't you?
Well, we do have cold tea, but that's not the kind of tea I'm talking about.
Oh, you're having a hot tea?
Hot tea, yeah.
You're gonna put the kettle on.
We call that iced tea, the cold tea you're talking about. You don't call it iced tea?
No, we have iced tea as well. We have American culture over here. It's weird.
It's a common theme of our channel, Chris, is that we should probably introduce Chris, right?
Yeah, we should introduce Chris.
No, that's fine. Keep going.
Just chatting away about it hasn't been a show. And about 2 hours later, he goes, "Well, thanks for inviting me, you twats." Right. So yes, this is. We're going to say hello to everyone in a minute, but this is a very special episode because we've never done this before. We've got a guest on the show that has just started a channel. So he's literally put 2 videos up. So he's going to tell us about his channel. You got to subscribe because it's awesome. Already, it's one of my favorite channels, and he's put 2 videos up. It's awesome. So Chris is Chris. His name's Chris. Tell us about your channel.
My channel is.
Tell us about yourself.
Tell you about myself.
Yeah, why not? Everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. Starting with preschool. Your preschool years.
Okay.
And then the dinosaurs came.
Right. Well, I'll start with my channel. I was wondering what I was doing with it myself. I didn't know I would just hit record and start talking. And I had the vaguest idea. And what I wanted to do, I don't know if you guys have read the collections that Isaac Asimov puts together, like the Hugo winners and stuff like that, where he is basically just inserting himself in there and not really talking about the stories. He just kind of mentions them on the side. And I realized today when I was thinking about doing this, that's the kind of thing I'm doing. I like watching people give synopsises of what they're reading and talking about. This happened in the book, and then that happened in the book, and then this happened. But I realized that wasn't what I wanted to do. I made videos myself that I never put up, and I would look at it and think, Jesus Christ, this is garbage. What am I doing? I shouldn't be doing any of this. And then I realized that I didn't have a feel for that. I needed to really make everything personal because of that video you put up, Gareth, about being an emotional reader. And that was really the jumping off point for me, was just focusing in on how emotional reading is for me. And I think really that's the heart of what my channel is going to be, is just me talking about and reacting to, having visceral reactions to the things I'm reading, and then sharing that with everybody else, because I need that more than anything.
Yeah. So tell everybody the name of the channel.
I just changed it. I called it the Busted Shelf because I had, if you noticed, you guys invited me on the show and I had to put up a new, I couldn't leave that busted bookshelf back. So I put up a new one last night. I got everything cleaned up in here and put that up, and so now it's called the Busted Shelf.
But you did say you might change
But
your channel name to the Busted Shelf, and then you said, but if I fix it, I don't know if it makes sense for it to be called the Busted Shelf anymore.
And people wouldn't get it. Yeah, so I just went with it because I didn't.
Yeah, go with it. It's a great name.
Yeah,
it's a great name. Yeah, in many ways, we're all busted shelves.
Yeah.
All right, so it's in the chat too. But what happened?
Thanks,
well, how come it wouldn't let me? You block me? It won't let me post in the chat.
Well, you didn't return my calls.
Oh, maybe because it must be the word. I put the word subscribe in there. Maybe it didn't like that.
Maybe. Yeah, just put a link.
Well, I don't actually. It's right on the window here. That's your actual address there at Chris Stout. Right? So,
yeah,
brilliant. Yeah.
So how many people we got here, Gareth?
472.
472. That's the perfect amount. So for everybody that's here, we'll do this again later. But can everybody please just pause for 1 minute, open another window, and subscribe to Chris's channel?
Open another window because it's really hot.
At Chris Stout.
It's not really for Chris. You're not going to get 472 subscribers. We've got 11 people in the chat.
That's okay.
But that's good. 11's good.
Yeah, I'll take 11. Yeah.
11's good. They're 11 of the greatest people you could find.
Exactly.
On the
That's
internet
true.
as well.
That's true.
5 of them are my favorites. You want some squabble to find out which ones? I think he means me. I think he means me.
You have to wait 2 hours, and he'll reveal who the 5 are. Maybe.
Yeah, right at the end.
It's part of the 8 questions. Right, so let's say to some of these.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. No, go on, Dave.
No. Go ahead.
No, talk to our guest.
No, I was just gonna say that I think Gareth and I were both like pretty kind of blown away by your first video, the Harlan Ellison one, which I don't know. I mean, should we make him tell that story? You got abbreviated. Yeah. I don't want to make you. I know it was a long story. I don't make you tell the whole thing, but maybe you can retell a version of it because we thought it was very interesting. I'm sure everybody would.
Yeah, I wanted to give away some of his books. That I'll just start there. He had new. I showed him books like this. Oh. Here's like Harlan Ellison's Brain Movies 8. So they were self-publishing these, and that's when Harlan Ellison books.com was around, and his website was Ellison Webterland. And there was an Art Deco dining pavilion, which was an old style message board. So I just went on there and I said, hey, if there are any 2 people around here who want some of these new books, just email me and I'll send them to you. And that'll be that. 2 people responded. Then they gave me the books that they wanted. I ordered them on Amazon. I said, they're ordered. They're going to be there this day. And I went back on the message board and I said, I got my 2 people. Everybody, thanks a lot. And then Harlan Ellison popped on the message board, which he would do. I mean, it wasn't like he just did this for me. He would pop on there and answer questions and stuff. But he came on and he said, hey, Stout, paying forward is grand. Ask a solid of me and it's going to get done. And I couldn't. I mean, what do you do? What are you supposed to do when something like that happens? Whoever your writing hero is, or a hero in baseball, just imagine them sending you an email or something and saying, hey, what do you want? I'll give it to you. And that's what happened. And so he had a stroke and I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to say, can I come to California and meet you? But I thought, I really want something nobody has. So there was an unfinished story of his called Pet, and it had been published in Science Fiction Age, a little snippet of it. And I thought, I'm going to see if I can get a copy of that manuscript because he wrote on a manual typewriter. And so I asked him for that. a couple of days later, I was in a bookstore, and I was checking every 3 seconds to see if he had been responding, and he had responded, and he said, in regards to my unfinished horror story, Pet, it's even better than you thought. When I get my typing faculties back after, getting better from the stroke, that's the first story I'm going to finish. You're going to get it before it goes into my next book. And it was just, again, I just started crying. I'm in the middle of Barnes and Noble, and I just started sobbing, and I sat down, and I didn't know what to do. So I just sat there. And, I never, and he didn't finish it, which it broke my heart that he didn't finish it, but not because I didn't get it. It's just because of the circumstances. But, that's the gist of that story is I gave away some of his books, and he was going to give me a copy of that finished story.
Yeah. And the note that the guy found.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me about my own story. Yes, Jason Davis, who edited these books, I don't know, maybe a year later or something, he sent me an email, and he said that he had looked at the file folder for Pet, and in the file folder was a piece of paper that said a copy of this story goes to Christopher Stout, and it had all of my, it had my address, all of that stuff in there. And I thought, when it happened, I thought, okay, he said this, it's really cool, he said it, but it's never going to happen. And then to find out that here's Harlan Ellison, for crying out loud, who wrote a note down to make sure that he would remember to send me a copy of this story. I mean, that really made the whole thing for me. Yeah. That was unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
And finding your name.
Yeah.
You found your name.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just tell the story for you, Chris?
Dave, you just tell the story. I have everything ready except that book. I don't know what I did.
If you do go to his channel, because he's going to finish the story now, but if you go to it's just really beautiful the way he tells it.
Yeah.
So obviously tonight he needs Dave's prompts, but
I need help tonight. I'm a little nervous. But there's Nat Segaloff wrote a biography of Harlan Ellison called A Lit Fuse, and I bought that when it came out in a limited edition, and I was reading through it, and I saw that there was an interview at the end, so I went right to that because the interview was brand new. And he started talking about Pet, and I thought, oh wow, this is cool. Maybe he's going to say something more about it. And there was a number one, for the I want to say end note again. They're not end notes, for the footnote. I don't know. I can't think of that. Yeah. And so I looked down, and there was my name, and there was the footnote of Pet was promised to Christopher Stout because he gave away some books. So I'm a footnote in the biography of Harlan Ellison, written by Nat Segaloff. And so the hits just keep on coming. I don't know what's going to happen now. And then to top it all off, a couple of years ago, Jason Davis called me again, or he sent me a thing, and he said, "Hey, I've got something else about Pet, and don't think that he finished the story and we just found it and you're going to get it." What happened was Ellison had done Hour 25 in Los Angeles, which was a radio show about science fiction and fantasy and all kinds of literature. And he had interviewed Clive Barker. And when he interviewed Clive Barker, he told him about Pet. And he was telling him all of these things that hadn't been published. He told him the last line of the story. He really told him what it was about, and it was based on this crazy dream he had. He probably talked about it for 15 or 20 minutes. And Jason Davis played that to me over the phone. So that I had bookends of this story about Pet. I just call it the Pet Saga. So that put a period on it for me. So the last line, and I mean it was so cool of Jason to do that, because he didn't have to do that. There was no reason for him to do that, but he did that for me, and I'll be grateful forever.
This sounds like a this sounds like a little nonfiction submission for one of the sci-fi mags.
Yeah, I should write it out. And I never thought about that, but
That's
I
just
should.
such a nice story.
Yeah.
About a pillar, in
Yeah,
in,
and
sci-fi.
people could
Well,
see
that's
that he
funny,
wasn't so grumpy. Everyone thought that he was such a mean guy.
Yeah.
Well, he liked to kind of foster that reputation, didn't he?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was misunderstood, and that was because of that money. But all the people that are close to him always say that how lovely he was.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that. It's interesting Dave said that, because they might exist, because the book that my wife wrote about Prince was loads of people telling stories about when they saw him, and there must be, well, not must be, but there might be an equivalent of a non-fiction book about writers and authors.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be well good, and you could submit something to that. And maybe it's something that,
Yeah, I would love to do that.
That was so cool.
If they did a kind of oral biography, you know how George Plimpton did that about Truman Capote?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. That'd be neat.
I've because of the weather, I'm in bare feet. I was just saying to Chris before the thing that I tried on something really sharp, which is a bit annoying. But also, my lovely kitten keeps attacking my feet and biting them.
Oh, really?
So that's really nice. So yeah, she's full of charisma.
Is she? So can you grab her or no? Can you show?
I will. I'm going to try to, because she's grown as well. So she's not like this cutesy little tiny thing anymore. So we've had her for a month now, and she's more like a cat than a kitten. But the trouble is she's running back and forth about 60 miles an hour. So, and occasionally bopping the dog and then going off again. So she's an absolute lunatic.
Poor Ralph.
Yeah, poor Ralph. He's trying to ignore her. Right. So first one to appear was
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
No, I gotta put my glasses back on.
So that was suspense about who the new guest was, which is very exciting. So I was there because we were waiting for Dave. Good to see you, Elaine. Who is it? That was me, Elaine. It was me who said. Good to see you, Elaine. Hi all. Hi Gareth. We gonna see Cherry Moon? Well, I don't know.
If he can catch her.
Yeah, we can catch her. Yeah, catch the pigeon. She's running around like a lunatic. Yeah. Lol. Tim is here. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim.
Hello, Dave, Gareth, and Chris. Been watching the show on replay. Nice to catch a live.
Oh,
Yay!
nice.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. Heidi's here.
Hey, Heidi.
Hi.
Jenny's here.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi.
Yeah, Jenny hasn't been able to make a lot of them lately. It's just lovely to have Jenny here.
Yeah.
And say hi to Jenny. Missed the show.
Oh.
When did you miss the show? Here now.
No, she missed our absence.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Heidi. That's
Yeah. Elaine.
Dave,
My favorite tea is
tea
ginger honey.
Ginger honey.
Perfect if you have a cold.
Ginger honey.
Yeah, that's what gets recommended to us if we've got a cold over here. We go take some ginger honey tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
In Michigan, we're supposed to drink warm Vernors.
Warm vermin.
Vernors. It's soda. Yeah, no, vermin.
Slightly grilled road
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah. Just room temperature vermin.
Do you drink? Vern, what was it called?
Vernors.
Verner's.
Yeah, it's really just a Michigan thing.
Okay. Is that the name of the brand?
Mhm.
That's a tea flavor? Oh, tea brand.
So it's just like a cough syrup. or
It's
something.
a soda. It's like a ginger soda.
Oh, okay.
Here's what they-
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. I'll look out for that if I go to Michigan.
Michigan. That's one of our many private jokes, Chris. He calls it Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when
There's There's obviously
You,
Arkansas as well.
the unboxing of the Harlan Ellison books. You said Michigan, and I know how to pronounce it now.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because that dickhead kept going on about it. So
Yeah.
you know, he goes, you live in Hampshire? Do you live in Hampshire? You know,
Listen, I never miss an opportunity, Chris.
Portsmouth?
Okay.
You live in Portsmouth?
Portsmouth.
You know, we have a Portsmouth not far from me. Did you know that? I mean, kind of far, a couple hours.
Is there an American Gareth in there?
No, I don't think there is an American Gareth.
Okay, go and find out.
Doppelganger.
Ask everyone. Just go around and say, "Excuse me, is your name Gareth?" Just do that for about an hour.
I actually did a video long time ago that I'm sure you've never seen of bookstores in our Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
I mean Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. You can call it Portsmouth if you want. It's not even a thing, is it? What are they doing? Just make your own names. But yeah, I'd like to see that. I like looking at videos about bookshops. But it's funny doing this channel. Genuinely, I've got more and more. Like, I don't know if the word "proud" is right, but I'll say it because I can't think of another word. Proud of Portsmouth and being here.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just love the city. I think it's amazing. And it's because sometimes I've filmed bits of it and sometimes I've talked about it on the channel. And when I do, I kind of get welled up with how lucky I am to be here. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's brilliant. And I did a bit, randomly, I did a bit in the middle of my June on the Range video about the Mary Rose exhibition, which has got nothing to do with cowboys at all. But I thought, why not? So there's a bit about 16th century warships.
Yeah, it was interesting. That was good. Yeah.
yeah. I thought it'd be interesting, but completely irrelevant to June on the Range. Yeah. But yeah, you're right, Dave.
Yep.
Okay. Tell us if you're not.
Okay.
And,
well,
I'll send a nurse around.
Thanks.
You can get them from Waterstones. Apparently, they're really cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, I do like the
yeah.
I do like the little library. So is that your office or is that like
I'm down in the basement. Yeah.
Okay.
So my bedroom looks pretty much like this too, but there are books everywhere.
Yeah.
I have too many.
Have you got an order or like a set?
No, I just plug them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's not a real fire, is it? So
yeah, no, that you see at the bottom there, that's the heating element, and this
real,
is all
are
just
they real
fake.
books, Chris? Are they actually real books?
These are, they are. Just this shelf is real. Yeah, just this one.
Is that a real chair? Is it? Are you actually Chris?
Yeah, it's all really AI. Cute. I think this is all AI. This is Chris's organization is like mine. I have fiction up here and nonfiction downstairs.
Yeah,
that's my system.
Yeah, I think Larry McMurtry said something about a big book goes in the big hole.
Yeah,
you know, and that's how I do it.
I have dreams of organizing it, but you know, it's a little. I don't know, Gareth. Are yours organized?
No,
in any way? Yeah.
No.
Every time I think about it, it's actually a little. Then it's actually a little stressful. I'm like, oh, I got to get everything organized. I got to put them in water, put them together. But there's actually a little stressful because there are many ways to organize them, right? Like you can't just do it alphabetically, right? Because you have lawyers. I mean, lawyers. Where did I get that? You have authors that you know, traverse different genres, and you like. There's no clean way to do it, right? Because there's just too much mixing and matching.
You can only do it in a disorganized way. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I've got one main bookcase that I try to film in front of when I go upstairs. I try to do as many of my videos there as I can, and that is mostly stuff I haven't read. With the occasional, it's got my cartoonist stuff at the bottom. And then the top row is like the entire row. The top row is the hard case crime books, but you can't see that because it doesn't go high enough. But most of it is stuff I need to read. And then the other bookcase is all the big authors like Harlan Ellison, Ray Bradbury, all those people. and the masses of vintage sci-fi stuff. So there is some organization, but within that, they're completely disorganized. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, I was looking for the James Tiptree book yesterday, and it took me bloody ages. But if I'd have put it in by the T's, you know, more T, by the T's, then I would have found that really quickly. But I had to get all of them out to try and find this. I knew it was where the vintage science fiction was, but I didn't know. You know, I had to get them all out, and then I found.
Yeah.
You know, so
which Tiptree?
It was. I bought one that was the. It was one that was reissued recently a few years ago, and I bought it because I didn't have any James Tiptree, and I was having a look because I was going to do a video about short stories for Rocket Summer, and I am going to do the video. So you're now in the thread, the Rocket Summer thread in it because you joined us. So I am going to do it, but I was going to do something else with it. So I was going to look through the James Tiptree book to see if I had a specific story, but I'm not going to do it now anyway. I'm going to do something else. So, but that's why I was trying to find it.
Oh, so it was a Tiptree like anthology collection of stories.
It was a part of there was a bunch of Penguin classics that got released as a set. There was about 9 of them, I think, and 2 of them were Robert Sheckley books, which is really cool. Dimension of Miracles was one, and
that's the one I picked up recently.
Yeah, I just bought that too.
Did you just get Miracles? Dimension of Miracles? Oh wow, it's such a brilliant book. It's brilliant. It's completely mad. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And you know, you could argue that Douglas Adams may have read that book before writing his
Yeah, I found that in the wild not that long ago.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
I don't know why this heat's making me feel like I've got fur all over me, but I don't think I have.
Really well, you do actually. You have a bunch of fur on your face right now.
I've got a bit of fur.
You got a bit. Chris looks like he's got a Tiptree book there.
You got a Tiptree book?
Well, actually, I found a lit fuse.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
okay.
Yeah, that was. I haven't read a lot of James Tiptree. That's the footnote right there. You know you can't read it, but that's it.
Yeah.
I had not a similar story, because that's an amazing story, but I had a story where I did find myself in a book that I wasn't expecting to, which was pretty awesome.
I don't think I heard this story.
No, you haven't heard it. I haven't told it before, because it feels like old news, because it's quite a while ago. So about 10 or 12 years ago, I was just looking around the local Waterstones or whatever, and there was a new book about Portsmouth. So I had a little flick through it, and then it had it was divided into different sections. It had a section about arts and culture. I was like, oh, that's interesting. What's it going to say about? And I was kind of just curious to see, because there is a bit of a drive here for like talking about like, because apparently, side comment, but we have got now, not then, but now we've got the most amount of density of street art in Portsmouth than anywhere else in the UK.
Wow.
Which is kind of yeah. So it's literally, we've probably got as much street art as we've got pubs. So like literally on nearly every corner, there's a massive kookaburra bird along the main wall of this terrace. So we live on this terrace. There's like a 19th century terrace. This is where my house is, and on the end of it, there's this massive kookaburra, and it's just like some amazing artwork all over the city. So there's this kind of real desire by the council and by sort of certain people that have got positions to encourage that. You know, we've got loads of graffiti artists around that are really into that. So that's pretty good. And in general, like the music live scene has been a really big thing in the city since I've been playing. So anyway, it wasn't a massive surprise there was a section in this book, but what I didn't expect was that when it said 10 recommended bands to look out for in Portsmouth, and Bemis was listed, I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And it had a little description of what we sounded like. And we were in that book that had come out sort of talking about Portsmouth. So that was pretty good.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's almost as good as the time you walked in the store and heard your music playing on the on the speakers, right?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Well, yeah, and I'll just one more thing, I suppose. It sounds a bit egotistical, but also Bemis are actually in the Portsmouth Hall of Fame, which is cool. So we've got Guildhall. Yeah, we've got like our council building, the Guild Hall, where all loads of big gigs happen and all the sort of symphonic stuff happens. Within that, they've got like a rock museum, and in that rock museum, one bit of it is like a hall of fame of like bands or artists that have come from Portsmouth, and we're in there as well. So that's pretty amazing. When someone just contacted me and said, "Do you know, Gareth, the Beamists are in the hall of fame?" I was like, "What?" And I went down there and look, I couldn't believe it. It was like,
yeah, that's cool.
So yeah,
that's cool too.
That's very cool.
Yeah, not that far away from Mick Jones from Foreigner. Because he was from around here apparently. Yeah, anyway, bit of a waffle there, but let's try and find where we were.
Yeah, we're pretty behind.
I know. All I had to do was look for the massive blue comment, so I'm just doing this. I'm wasting time. Heidi just said she's read True Grit. Awesome.
True Grit.
That's a fantastic book.
I've never read that.
It's really good. Really good. It's got real character to it. Pretty sure it's first person from the girl's point of view. It's just so brilliant. I think the Western thing, there's a lot of cliches in Westerns, but there's these gems, that I discovered thanks to Gene on the Range, and that's definitely one of them. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Saw the movie.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I've seen both of them. I like both of them.
I've only seen the more modern one.
Oh, okay. So you saw the Coen Brothers one with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Jeff Bridges is one of my two favorite actors.
I love Jeff Bridges.
I absolutely love Jeff Bridges.
Did you like Arlington Avenue?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Arlington Road?
I haven't seen
Road. Yeah, Arlington Road. Nobody knows about that movie, and that movie blew me away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so good. It's one of those ones where you're thinking, "Where's this going?" And then when
it's the whole
yeah. And he plays that so well. Yeah, try and see it, Dave. It might be on a
Tim Robbins.
It's an old one. Tim Robbins.
Oh,
it's like, is it 90s?
Maybe late 90s or early 2000s. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is.
What's the basic plot, Chris?
Oh God, it's been so long. Jeff
or Gareth or whoever.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who's suspicious of who. There's about these two neighbors.
Because Jeff Bridges is suspicious of Tim Robbins because doesn't he teach about? Isn't he? I can't remember.
There's a thing where the audience are led to believe something's going on with what Tim Robbins is doing. Jeff Bridges is getting really worked up because he thinks there's something dodgy about Tim Robbins and what he's doing, and then. But you're also thinking, but this might be just Jeff Bridges being like really over anxious and a bit of a neurotic guy, and then it just takes off halfway through.
And it's hard to tell you more because it's easy to give it away. But it's excellent.
It's really
Arlington
Road.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, Jeff. I mean, you could list a whole load of great.
Oh yeah, I
Bridges
love
films.
him. Yeah.
I discovered that one of the services I've got, I can't remember which one it is. I have to find it. Has got Fabulous Baker Boys. I really want to see that again.
Love that movie too.
That's such a beautiful film. And it's like a celebration of music as well. There's a few films that do that, and because he is so passionate about it. And him and Bo Bridges have got this career that they've built out of that partnership they've got. It kind of celebrates music, I think, as well, doesn't it? But my other favorite actor is oh my God, is the guy in Moon, and he played Zaphod in the Hitchhiker's film.
Oh my God, Sam
Rockwell. Yeah, I absolutely love that man. I think he's amazing. Yeah.
Have you seen Moon, Chris?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to see Moon.
Yeah.
Moon.
You're a sci-fi fan. You got to see Moon.
You have to see Moon. That's
one of the best.
Yeah. If I think of any film I would recommend to anyone, it's
Moon.
I mean,
wow.
It's an amazing film.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it for you right now. Hold on
It's
one
actually
second.
directed by David Bowie's son, Duncan Jones.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that? You know David Bowie's not his real name. Did you know that? You might have known that already. Did you
Yeah,
know that?
wasn't he David Jones?
David Jones.
Yeah.
He couldn't use that because of the monkeys.
Yeah, because of the monkeys. Yeah.
All right, so Chris,
so he
here
came
in
up with Bowie.
so here in the U.S., Chris, you can watch it either on Hulu if you have it, or you can watch it for free on Tubi with the commercials.
Okay. Cool. I'll check that out.
So you could watch, 2B or not 2B, depending on what you want to do.
Do you have Tubi over there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
You do?
I do. Yeah.
Not that I didn't appreciate your joke. I'm just
No,
checking if you have
absolutely.
it.
Sometimes drawing attention to it makes it worse. Absolutely. Yeah, we've got 2B and Peacock, Hulu. I think there are a few free things I get with the TV.
Your Peacock is free?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it used to be free here, and then it must have gotten popular.
Oh.
Yeah. But there's a number of things that I've got free now, which is part of the fact that we've been customers for this particular TV service for ages. We started moaning about the price, and they went, "Oh, have Netflix for free." Oh, thank you. I'll have all the Sky Atlantic films and all that for free. Okay, cool. So yeah, we just did a bit of moaning on the phone, and they gave us loads of services for free.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. So we haven't changed our. It's weird. They've sold to different companies, so we've had different services, but we've never chosen a different service. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Right.
It's changed because they've changed, but we've not gone to Sky. We've always had cable rather than Sky. Although Sky's now cable anyway. But in the old days, you either had a satellite dish or you had the cables running under your house. So we went with cable. And now it's Virgin Media. We have our TV from Virgin. So I'm not a fan of Richard Branson, but there we go. That's another thing.
You know, I don't know why this just popped in my head. I don't know what you were talking. You had some video you were talking about Robert Sheckler. You mentioned him, and was it The Price of Peril?
Yes.
Yes. So I found that after you had talked about that, and I read it, and you're absolutely right. That I mean, it's The Running Man completely.
Yeah. And because he knew him personally, what gets me is he went round his house, right? Knocked on his door. Oh, hello, Robert. Come in and have a cup of tea. Cool, brilliant. Let's have a little chat. And he said, "Can I just ask you, Steve? Have you read The Price of Peril? Did you read that before you wrote Running Man?" He went, "No, I haven't read it, mate." And he went, "Okay, just thought I'd ask." And then he left it. But it's so blatantly a rip-off.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he didn't even try to hide it. He didn't change anything, or he just made it longer.
And what's even more crazy is that so he didn't want to sue his mate, so he didn't do anything about it. But then there was that French company that made the film of The Price of Peril. So there's a film of The Price of Peril called The Price of Peril in France. And then when they made the 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger version of The Running Man, that French film sued the film The Running Man.
Wow.
Successfully. So Robert Sheckler wasn't involved at all in any of this. And the film sued the other film.
Yeah. So then you just kind of glared at Stephen King, right?
Yeah. I could have had some of that. What's going on? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's so mad.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But when I read The Price of Peril, I also very quickly read The Minimal Man. Definitely recommend that. It's such a brilliant story. The Minimal Man, and it's like an overpopulation problem, but it's not what they're doing on Earth to deal with it. It's like they get this guy to be employed to go around lots of different planets to find one that they can move to, and that's how they're dealing with overpopulation. But the whole kind of joke of the story is that this guy is a bit of a twat and a bit of a loser, and he does everything wrong. He's really clumsy, and he's saying to the guy, "Why are you employing me? I'm an absolute waste of space." And then the guy's going, "Yeah, that's exactly what we need to know. We'll survive on that planet. We don't want our super people to survive. We want ordinary people to survive on this planet." It's brilliant. It's really good.
That's
story.
cool.
Yeah. Right. So
right,
Loving the Fireplace Elaine loves your fireplace.
Thank you.
She may have missed the fact it's not real. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's movie magic.
It's movie magic. I don't want a fireplace running at the minute. Thanks. Awesome channel name. Great channel name. Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
So yeah, please link onto that. Hopefully you've had so many subscribers now you can't deal with it.
Hey, Constance.
I love it.
Hi, Constance.
Hi, Constance.
Okay. Chris, brilliant. Gareth starting shenanigans always.
Always.
Right.
Ooh.
What is my favorite book of all time? Wow.
Don't worry, you're not going to get judged by this at all.
Will it be a Harlan Ellison book?
Actually, well, so there are two, and they're for different reasons. But really, my favorite. I've got it right here.
He's going to pull out the one with his name in it.
Houses Without Doors.
Yeah.
That's my by Peter Straub. This is my absolute favorite book of all time, and there's a long story that comes along with that. But this is, and then for a novel, I think probably The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien. Have you guys read that?
No.
Holy smokes. So he's a Vietnam vet, and it's about going into, this guy in Vietnam. And it's one of those books that has 9,000 blurbs on the front of everybody talking about how great it is and what a classic it is. And usually that makes me avoid it, right? I think I can't bother with that. It can't be any good if 9 million people like it. So I sat down and read it, and I flew right through it. It is absolutely one of the best books I've ever read.
What's the name again?
It's called The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien.
And what's the premise?
It's about a guy in Vietnam, and it's about a lot of things. It's about how stories and telling stories can save our lives.
Okay.
And he just, I mean, I don't even know how to describe how he did what he did, but it's really kind of a bunch of interrelated short stories like Jesus' Son by Dennis Johnson. Do you guys know that?
No.
That's another really good one. But they're really just interrelated short stories about the same guy, like what his life was when he was back in, Middletown, America, and the girl that he was in love with, and then the guys that he knows in Vietnam, and then the kind of trauma that he has from being in that war. And it's Tim O'Brien is really in some sections writing about himself and about his own trauma from the war. And it is magical, and it is completely brilliant.
Huh.
And that's also how I feel about Houses Without Doors. I don't think Peter Straub ever really got his due. I think people who...
Did you say that on the second video you did?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Houses Without Doors, I recommend that to anybody. But it's tough. It's really, there's a story in there about a boy being molested in a movie theater. And when another story, this Blue Rose, this kid finds a book on hypnosis, and he hypnotizes his little brother and tortures him. So there's a lot of darkness in there, but really that book is about trauma and grief. The stories in that book are, and that's a place I come from. It's a place I live in, and that book really saved my life when I was younger. It sounds weird to go back and find comfort in stories about those things that can be so hard and so mean, but it gave me hope, and it made me realize that there were other people out there like me who had gone through these kinds of things, and that's why that book is really so important to me.
Yeah, that's amazing. Really powerful. There may be someone who knows that book. We can have a look, see maybe someone's made a comment. But that's awesome. Margaret's here. Just got back into town. Nice to see you all back on. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, we're back on our saddles. What's the full channel name? Well, mine's Book Songs and Other Magic.
I'll put it in the He's got it on the thing. I'll put it in here again in the chat. I'll put
Should,
it.
should I make my ad the channel name? Is it weird that the ad is my name?
No, because that's how people find you.
That. Yeah, MJ
okay.
does that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean just should you change it to? Should you change
so
the
like
app?
should the app be the Busted Shelf instead of at Chris Stout?
I mean, I would if I were you, but
okay, I'll do that because it seemed weird having my name there, but I didn't. I just went with it. Okay.
I don't even know what my at is actually.
Wait,
I have to look it up. Right? Maybe it's some random. It might be my email address or something.
I'll tell you in a second. Let's keep going. I'll tell you in a second.
All right. Jenny says, "The Busted Shelf."
Busted Shelf. Thanks, Jenny. Good to see you.
Yeah. Jenny's got a relatively new channel as well.
Yeah, you're at Books, Songs, and Other Magic.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
because I've also changed my Instagram to that as well, and that was because I thought it'd be nice to link everything together, even though I don't actually go on Instagram that often, and I definitely don't put up posts going, I'm reading this now, I'm reading that now, which I should do really if I was going to do it as a proper booktube thing. They're usually like advertising the gigs and stuff, really, Instagram. So I feel like they're different things, though. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm sorry, I just read a comment ahead, which I normally don't do, but
that's all right.
I'm laughing at you, Aaron.
William said hi, William. People saying hi. Go, Cherry, go. Go into another room. Fur babies with the zoomies are always great. Yeah, it is really funny. But she's just she's too extreme. She's either going completely crazy or she's asleep. And she does settle back there sometimes. But yeah,
sounds like me.
Which is quite refreshing to be fair, because Ralph is just 4 steps away from a coma now all the time.
I didn't know.
Ginger flavored drink. Good thing I'm not the guest because I ran out of snacks. Yeah. Well,
hey, William.
We've had issues with that lately. Had to give up caffeine, so no ginger honey. Oh, so ginger honey tea and decaf chai have replaced my coffee. They taste great. But it's good you found something that you like, because if someone tells you not to drink something, it must be frustrating. So it's good that you've got something you like. Yeah. Out of snacks, the horror. Yeah, well, yeah. That's a horror story. Margaret's books are organized surprisingly.
Now, Margaret, do you? Hey! Shh. Oh, no.
Someone's walked into the house.
He's trying to lick his mouth.
I think Dave was just about to ask how Margaret organizes her books. I think, but then he might want to know the answer. So maybe don't answer it yet, Margaret. And although it'll take a while to get to your comment anyway, to be fair. But I'm guessing that's what he was going to say. We're going to find out now because he's back. Go on, Dave. What was he going to ask Margaret?
Oh, you're still muted.
He's muted.
Sorry. I was going to ask Margaret do you organize them just like alphabetically by author, or do you bin them by genre first and then do it by author, or do you do like a lot of hip booktubers do these days and organize them by color scheme?
By color or by shape?
I'm assuming it's one of those three. And I'm pretty sure it's not color scheme.
By genre. Have you asked her if she does by genre as well? She might do it by genre.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
So I was zoned out, mate. I don't know. Listen to what you say.
Oh, well, thanks, Gareth. Appreciate that. Thanks, Gareth. See this, Chris? He never listens to me.
Yeah.
Is he still talking? Have Gareth and Dave read Lonesome Dove? I assume Chris has. Have you read that, Chris?
Yeah, I read all of the Lonesome Dove books. There are 4 in the series. Yeah,
I didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, and it was the way that, because Lonesome Dove was the first one he wrote, but it's actually the 3rd novel in the series.
Really?
Yeah. The first,
are they all that big?
Oh yeah, they're long. Yeah.
Wow.
The last one, Comanche Moon, I had it in the mass market paperback, and it was 800 pages, I think.
So third in the series, but most people go right into that one though, right?
Yeah, and you can, because it was the first one he wrote. So, when it came out, nobody had a choice. And then after that, it was Streets of Laredo. And Streets of Laredo is actually the last book, but it was the second one written. And then the first one was Dead Man's Walk, and then Comanche Moon. And they're good. You're in for a long haul if you're going to read them all, because they're long.
Yeah, there was a group of female booktubers like Pat and a few others, Hannah, that read it recently, and they said they didn't enjoy the depiction of women in it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
I didn't know.
600 page. Well, I was just going to say 600 pages in, there's a woman that isn't a prostitute. Which is not great, is it?
Oh, that must have been Pat that said that, right? We saw the same thing.
It was, yeah. So,
I have heard a lot about Lonesome Dove like the last 2 years, right? Because everybody's dipping into it. But just recently, there's a couple videos. It wasn't just Pat. There was a couple videos where I heard that same thing about people saying that they were really turned off by the fact that there was so much abuse of women in that book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that true, Chris?
Yeah, and and you have to think about the time when, not when it was written, but the time that he's depicting. And you just have all these cowboys, and everything is wild, and everyone's a savage. And, women were things that you gathered. And it's tough to read now.
Yeah, I think that's probably what these people are saying, that they can see the good writing, but they don't enjoy reading it. I think that's possibly what they're saying. With Heidi asking if I'd read it, it's a little bit more removed for English people. Do you know what I mean? Because I think for American readers, it's part of their culture, and it's kind of like required reading in a way. Maybe like us reading about Robin Hood. Do you know what I mean? It's like we have our own subjective thing that feels like our thing. So I think Lonesome Dove, but I don't even know if it's that famous over here, because I know about it because of BookTube, but I don't know how many people know about Lonesome Dove over here. So, I'm kind of curious, but it's also a massive book. So I don't tend to read a lot of big books, I've read big Stephen King books, but I haven't read a lot of other really big books. So I'm trying to think.
Did I tell you about my I just committed? I avoid these mammoth books like the plague, but I'm finally gonna do one just because I really want to read it, and I'm tired of being scared. Did I tell you about this?
I think you did tell me. Yeah, go on, tell me.
Yeah, because I'm going on vacation in August, and so obviously I'm not going to read it all on vacation, but I figured I could use that to help me get it, because if I don't include a vacation for this read, I'll never get it done. So I'm gonna get some of it done in July, and then I'm gonna try to get through August. So yeah.
Oh, Don Quixote. Oh wow.
Yeah, I've never read a book this big.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Never.
Yeah,
but
because I'm curious about the Count of Monte Cristo as well, but again, that's enormous.
Yeah,
so I don't know if I'll ever get to it.
I felt that I had been duped, because we read that when I was in school, and we read the abridged version, and I didn't know it because I was just a kid.
Oh.
And then when I went looking for it when I grew up, I went, what the hell? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I'm going to talking about, because you're saying you've got this thing planned for the end of the year, and I've got a few big things planned. So June's big for me, and I'm going to read that again. So I read that as a teenager, and I didn't really connect to it, so I'm hoping I will this time. But I'm reading June. But the big one that I'm really hope I keep going with, I think I will, but I'm going to finally read It.
Yeah.
I love Stephen King, so I feel stupid not having read it yet, because I've read, 36 books I'd counted that I'd read by him. which is a stupid amount of books. But I haven't read the two big ones. I don't know. I'm not massively excited about The Stand, but I really want to read it. So yeah, I'm gonna.
I didn't like The Stand. Everybody loves it, and I didn't. It didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I feel like the amount of world building and the amount of setup might be a bit tough for me. I think you know, I know that it's really about the characters and about their fears and the way that Pennywise exploits the fears and stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, I'll be running along with that quite happily. You know, so yeah, The Stand, I won't get into that yet. I'll keep a copy, because if I suddenly get the urge, then I'll be able to do it. You know, but yeah, so that's a big one for me. So I think we're both of us don't read big books, but we're both gonna tackle big stuff.
Yeah,
which is cool. There was another one, but I can't remember what it was. Those are the two main ones.
Another one that you were going to try?
Well, another one I put in my. I did. Oh, I know what it was. I wanted to read The Grapes of Wrath as well, and that's not enormous, but I think it's quite heavy. So
yeah. So I just I've basically just discovered Steinbeck. And it's one of those where like I'm like kicking myself that it's been obviously I've known of John Steinbeck, right, for forever, but I've never tried. I just always assumed, he's just one of those classic authors. I'm probably not really gonna like it that much. And oh man. So I read Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men a few weeks ago and loved it.
Yeah.
And but then that one is all like that's all told in their broken dialogue, their broken English dialogue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I wonder how like his regular writing is. But I got this book that I actually inherited from my daughter, the short novels of John Steinbeck. So it's got all the short stuff, or a bunch of his short stuff in it.
Got the Pearl and Cannery Row and stuff like that in there, is it?
Yeah, and Randy Ray is going to do a thing for Cannery Row shortly, so I might jump in on that. But now I just happen to have this in a Penguin, so I'm in the middle of this one. The Moon is Down. You read this one?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
And this, it's great, and the writing's great, and the story's good so far, and I guess that was a pretty important book historically, but
yeah. I've read 6
I recommend,
and I think they're brilliant. Go on.
Travels with Charlie, In Search of America. I loved that book.
That's Steinbeck.
That's Steinbeck, yeah.
Okay.
It's about him. It's like a travelogue thing with his dog.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. Here. I thought maybe I would do The Pearl next. What do you guys think about that?
I like The
Pearl. It's kind of a fable.
Okay.
I think I tell you what. I'd say every one, because I've read 6, every one of them I think is different. So they're all really good quality prose, but they had a slightly different style to them. And that's definitely like a fairy tale kind of fable kind of thing.
Did you guys read Tortilla Flat?
I haven't read that one yet.
No, did you guys read The Red Pony?
Yes, I love The Red Pony as well.
Red Pony is really good. Yeah.
And you guys read Cannery Row, you said. You guys like that one?
I haven't read Cannery Row.
Cannery Row is my favorite one that I've read.
Randy Ray at the Literate Texan. I don't know if you know him, Chris.
Yeah, I started following him.
Yeah, he's going to do Cannery Row. I think in July he's doing like a group read for Cannery Row.
Yeah.
Which I'm probably going to jump on. So if you're...
Yeah. I've got Sweet Thursday, which is apparently a sequel to that. And it's been sitting on my TBR for ages. So it's a really nice pan copy as well. I really like the edition. But I need to read Sweet Thursday. But now I've got Grapes of Wrath on my radar as well.
Yeah.
And that's an important political book as well, isn't it? With Grapes of Wrath. I think it's not just a good story, but he's saying something.
Yeah, that was one of those books that really changed people's minds about the America, about the culture and everything. Yeah. Really important.
Yeah.
So that's probably his most well-known, right? Grapes of Wrath?
Yeah.
Or East of Eden?
At least Which one? Yeah.
Yeah, and probably of Mice and Men too, because I think a lot of people have to read that in school.
Yeah. Okay. We study that in our A-levels over here as well.
Oh my God! Sorry, go ahead.
I was only going to say I don't think we do it in schools. We do it in college here, so it's a little bit older, but we do of Mice and Men.
Yeah, I'd have to think. I guess I'd have to think carefully before I commit to a statement like this. But it feels like the saddest thing I've ever read. You know?
What, of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
It is very sad.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
it is.
Yeah.
It does break
Yeah.
your heart.
Yeah, there's a movie version with John Malkovich as
Yeah.
Lenny
And Gary Sinise.
Holy smokes, yeah. And I knew what was going to happen, and it still tore me to pieces.
yeah. I was thinking about watching it, so it's worth watching.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good adaptation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you? Because we've been talking about what we're going to read. So before I go back onto the comments, Chris, what are you expecting to read, or you think you might read in the next couple of months?
I was going through looking at the stuff for Rocket Summer.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do for that was read writers that I had never heard of. So that was the goal I set for myself. And one of the things, this cover is so cool. What is this? This is for the 60s of the magazine of fantasy and science fiction. Can you see that woman? Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that is something else?
That's awesome.
And so that story is called The House by the Crabapple Tree by S.S. Johnson. So I've never heard of him, but when I saw this, and then Avram Davidson was the editor of SNFS at this time, and he said, "Caution, this story stuns and is not for the squeamish." And I said, "I'm in."
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are hundreds of amazing short stories, which is why I am going to do. I'm going to hopefully film this tomorrow. I want to do a video about short stories, about science fiction short stories, because I've done a number of videos, but it'd be nice to do another one just saying, honestly, it's such a great way to start with science fiction, or it's just a really good thing to delve into, even if you have read some science fiction before. There's so many great stories out there.
Oh, yeah. And that Science Fiction 101 that Robert Silverberg put together is a great place. That's where I started with that. And, I read Fondly Fahrenheit in there, and Light of Other Days by Bob Shaw. Have you read Light of Other Days?
No, I haven't read that one, no.
Oh man. So that's about, this idea is slow glass, okay? And it is so thick. And and it's so dense that it takes years for beams of light to pass through it. And so people will put panes of it out by the ocean or something like that. And then they bring it back and they put it in their house so they can look at the ocean. And that figures into the story of, there's this kind of like love story. And that is Light of Other Days is absolutely brilliant.
So, I'll tell you what, it's a lovely phrase, isn't it? Sometimes I just get excited when someone does a really cool sentence that just reads beautifully. The Light of Other Days. What a lovely phrase.
Who's the author?
Bob Shaw.
I'll tell you what, though, because I was heavily recommended Bob Shaw recently, and I thought, actually, I've known about him for years, but never read anything. And I read Night Watch, and I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was a bit like what was it like? It's just a bit like he gave the main character this ability that he thought was cool. Clearly, Bob Shaw thought it was cool that this character had this ability, but then he didn't do anything with it. And I just thought, well, what's the point? So yeah.
So there's, can you see? Oh, it's glaring. This is Silverberg's Worlds of Wonder that was republished as Science Fiction 101. And here's
which Chris sent me as a Prezi.
There's the table of contents. There's so much good. Scanners Live in Vain by Cordwainer Smith is in here. There's just so many. Robert Sheckley's in here with The Monsters. Have you read that one, Gareth?
Yeah.
Got to kill your wife. That book is phenomenal. That was a great place for me to start introducing me to all of those guys.
Yeah, I'll go through that in July, definitely. William says my shelves were initially organized, but they got disorganized as they filled up.
That's what happens.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder, doesn't it? Such a great book. So was that
Lonesome Dove, I think.
Lonesome Dove. My fiction is alphabetical by author and non-fiction by title.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can have non-fiction by theme as well, couldn't you? You know, if you like,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
my
got-
daughter works in a couple libraries actually, and I never knew this. And she just explained this to me that's the way the libraries do it, because for the nonfiction you need to search that by subject matter.
Yeah, you're not going to know the authors, really,
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely. And talking of libraries, I need to act on this. Might be able to do this tomorrow. As part of that trip that I went on, the college trip, when we went to the exhibition, in the afternoon, the history teacher wanted to take the students to the university library. So the university library, I thought, which I should have known better really, because I was a student there once, but I thought it was only open to students. But you can open an exterior account, they call it. So you're not a student or a member of staff for the university, but you can still become a member. And you can't take as many books out, but you can take some out. So that's awesome because it's an enormous library, and it's our main library is big enough anyway. We've actually got 8 libraries in Portsmouth besides the university library.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of libraries. Some of them are quite small, but any part of Portsmouth, because there's like little bits of Portsmouth, you know, like I live in Milton, and if I walk for 5 minutes, I'm in Southsea, and if I walk that way for 20 minutes, well, about half an hour, I'm in Copner, and then walk in another direction for another 15 minutes, I'm in Fratton. So, you know, they're little bits of Portsmouth, but so a lot of them have got libraries in them. But the university library is massive, and it's obviously got lots of stuff that you would use for your studies. So it's a different kind of library. So I'm definitely going to become a member, and I can get, so in the main library you can get 13 books out a month, but for that one you can only get 2 books out. But definitely worth doing. So yeah.
I had to stop going to the library because I needed to own the books.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? But
No, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah, but I kind of felt like that, and then I realized that this is more recently as well. I thought that reading from the library does kind of alleviate the kind of the extent of how big your library is at home, but also the pressure to read something from your library all the time. And if you want, well, I won't buy it. I'll get it from the library, so I've read it and blah 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 blah. So it kind of like, I don't know, it takes the pressure off a little bit from looking at your shelves all the time. But it's weird because I've still got way too many books. So, you know, we all love buying books.
Well, they say a library is 1,000 books, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing we all have our own library.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm going to count them in the summer, but I did last time I counted, I had 1,900.
Wow.
I think I haven't counted in a long time, but I think I have around 4,000.
Wow.
Yeah. My roommate Jay will text me and he'll say, "Are you in the library upstairs or are you in the library downstairs?"
Yeah.
Are they distinctive libraries, or is it a bit random what's in them?
No, it's just the stuff is it's just everywhere.
So if you go, I need to find that book by Helen Ellison.
Yeah.
Go, oh shit, where is it?
Yeah, I go,
Just
shit. And then I'll have to look through some boxes, or I'll have to, you know, and then I just give up and I buy another copy. You know?
But
Chris,
like
is that?
Go on.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
go on.
I was just gonna ask Chris if that includes comic books.
No, I never really got into comic books. And I don't know why. I don't know why, because
I don't know why either.
We would steal money from my dad, and we would go to the gas station, and they had a spinner rack of comic books, and so we would go and buy those. But it never, for some reason, they never took off with me.
Huh?
I've always, because I've dabbled a bit, and I have got a collection of graphic novels, and I've obviously got a big cartoonist thing, which is different. It's not serious comics, it's cartoonist stuff. But I've always felt a bit intimidated by the fact there's thousands and thousands and thousands of comics out there, and thousands of graphic novels now. And it's like, oh, I'll buy an X-Men story. It'd be like, what do you get? Where'd you go? And if you go, okay, that's the famous X-Men one. Oh, there's another famous one. Oh, there's one that's not quite as famous. And then you end up, oh, am I now collecting X-Men stories? And it's like, oh, there's about 1 million of those. So
There's a million
is
books.
kind of it is intimidating. Yeah, but you end up going into a collector mode if you're gonna go. Well, I read that. I need to read another one, and then you go, okay, I need to collect them.
Well, it's even worse though. I mean, do you just have? You say graphic novels, but you're talking about trades, right? You just have trades.
Yeah.
So no single issues, right?
Personally, I've got a few. There's loads of comic shops around, so I could just get single issue comics. But again, that's another minefield because then it's like,
yes, it is. That's what I was gonna. I've got tons of single issues, tons, and that's a whole nother level of collecting thing because it's single issues. Each issue's right got a different cover, and so you could get crazy with it.
But I tell you what, a similar size and a similar issue for storage. I used to collect magazines. I used to buy when I was in my 20s. I bought about 4 or 5 magazines a month. I used to buy 2 music magazines, a film magazine, and then a couple of science fiction magazines, which were like TV film ones, not like with short stories in them, but and I used to buy tons and tons, and I just had piles and piles and piles and piles of magazines because that collects very quickly, and and Ali's saying, "Are you going to do something with those?" I'm like, "Well, they're just there, aren't they?" It's like, well, you don't read them anymore. Well, yeah, but
one day I'm going to get back to those.
Yeah. I might.
You end up, it's like, well, actually, I've got no justification in them just literally covering the entire house. So it'll be the same with comics, won't it? You're not going to reread those comics over and over again, are you?
Well, sometimes
it's a collector thing. It's a collector thing, definitely.
It's mostly a collector thing, but
I do have a comic here. So this is X-Men number 9.
Oh,
see that? And
where'd you get that?
The reason I bought this is because it was part of Harlan Ellison's comic book collection.
Oh, wow.
So here, let me take it out of this thing. So yeah, he was selling his comic books, and I saw that one and I thought, oh wow, that's Avengers number 9 or X-Men number 9. And then he signed it, and this is a book plate that says the Library of Harlan Ellison. So that was this is one of the coolest things I own. Yeah.
I think I'm sorry, Garrett. I was refraining before, but I think there's no question that we have now found a bigger Harlan Ellison fan than you. I'm sorry, man.
Absolutely. I mean, I've got an impressive collection that's doubled from what Chris sent me. But yeah, I mean, you've got really rare stuff, haven't you, Chris? And stuff that's bought from him himself. So.
And he's the only one I really do that with. I have some signed Peter Straub stuff, but Ellison is the only one. And I'll tell you, if I'm having a bad day, I go back and I watch your unboxing of those Ellison books. It cheers me up like that.
Oh, that's
my friend said, you made that man's year.
Yeah, he was so excited over that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great
honestly,
to see that.
It's like some of those books on eBay, they're like 200, 300, 500 pounds. They're like insane prices. So it was very generous, and you knew that because you'd seen the video that I'd done of my collection as it stood. So, I had spent many years getting stuff that was rare, but you sent me stuff that I didn't even know existed. Some of that stuff, like the screenplay stuff, the Brain Movies one. I didn't know about that at the time. And I knew about the iRobot one, but I'd never had it. I'd never seen it in the wild, but I knew it existed, but I'd never seen it. There's a few bits like that were like, there was like a brownish hardback. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what that was? I've never seen that before.
Trying to think of the.
It's got a wraparound cover, like
Medea. Was that Medea?
It might have been Medea. Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's amazing, and it's nice if you can do that kind of video because obviously you do it to thank the person, but hopefully it's entertaining to watch as well.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
But yeah, and she's just appeared.
I was going to tell you, you didn't realize, but she was just supervising you
Yeah, she was.
a couple minutes ago. Yeah, in the back. She was checking out what you were doing.
I missed that. I gotta be careful because she doesn't seem to. She's not aware. She's about to pounce on Ralph. No, don't do that. She's literally the cliff on the edge of the sofa, about to jump on him. They're like wild animals, aren't they? Can you not do that? Leave them alone. But yeah, this is what she looks like now. She's quite a lot bigger.
Still pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She doesn't look that different to me, actually.
No, I think. Oh my god, I've got hair all over me. Yeah, she's got more of a pointy nose. When she was I've got so much. It's you, that is. But yeah, she's just, I don't know, she's getting a bit. She's old now, isn't she? She's like a month old, so she's really old.
Very old.
She's not in camera now. But yeah, she's still, look, she's jumped off and now she's staring at him. So I think she just wants to play with him, but it's all very well, but he doesn't want to play with you. He's not interested. He doesn't care. Anyway, yeah, so that was great doing that video, and I'm so grateful, because there's not a lot I haven't got now, really. I don't think. When you look at the list, you go, "Oh, I've got that."
Yeah,
but there's a few. There's probably a few. I'm trying to think, but yeah, amazing. Thank you, Chris. And then Chris sent me that Robert Silverberg one recently as well, and you sent me those two Ray Bradbury ones as well.
Yeah, I think Pleasure to Burn is pretty neat because it has. It's hard to find the firemen. What'd you say?
I thought they were from Dave. And when you said, "If you got my books," I was like, "Oh my god, they're from Chris." Good job, didn't thank him. He doesn't deserve to be thanked.
See, Chris is willing to pay the ridiculous postage. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's a bit mad.
Yeah.
I think you're imagining the hair at this point, Gareth. I think it's probably in your head at this point.
Do you think so? It's in my head. I got hair in my head. If anyone has read the band Yelp Gang, you're all thinking of the song "How Is Your Hair," which was one of their big hits. Right. Anyway, I do feel like I've got like so much hair on me, but I haven't ever. It's weird. It's like a psychological problem. But there is some hair. Look, you can see that. Oh well. Anyway, let's go back to comments.
Oh my god, we are way behind.
Gareth, you are going to love Mockingbird. Books play a big role in it. Yeah, I definitely want to read Mockingbird. Walter Tevis is really good. So yeah, that's definitely on my radar. My series books will always sit together. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that I recommended Lonesome Dove to them, it's cursed not to be read by them. Yeah, because I even started Black Tongue Thief, which Heidi recommended so many times. And I only read about 40 pages and then got distracted and read something else, which is silly because it was good. It is good.
Oh my god.
Tim says, lol. And it looks like Rage is here.
Rage!
Hi, Rage.
Road.
His name's Brian, Chris. I'm sure. Are you subscribed to his channel?
Who is it?
So it's Brian, it's Bookish Texan, or Bookish,
Brian.
I think is.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good, and you should
We
subscribe.
call him Rage Biscuit.
We could, yeah, Rage Biscuit.
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking for. I was with Rage
episode, but I can't remember why.
Yeah, I don't remember why either.
We should watch it and then we go, oh my god, it was just because of that. And we've got
Brian, if you're still here, why do we call you Rage Biscuit?
Those Baked Boys used to be one of my obsessive watches.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So clearly, he just wanted to watch Michelle Pfeiffer for 2 hours. I get it. Yeah, we can all relate. Jeff Bridges, meh. Sam Rockwell, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mo's not a massive fan of Jeff Bridges, but is a fan of Sam Rockwell. Okay. Starman's my favorite Jeff Bridges. That's a really good film. John Carpenter as well. It's one of those it's one of the more ordinary John Carpenter ones, isn't it? Because he tends to do more fantastical ones. But yeah, great film, and it's carried by Jeff Bridges in a lot of ways. I know. So that's the rage we're talking about. Jenny loves Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is also a really good pianist and a cartoonist.
Oh,
I didn't know
which
that.
is pretty cool. Yeah, and I've got 2 of his albums. He released albums, and one of his songs, September Rains, I think it's called. It's really cool. It's like this funky thing, and Michael McDonald sings like a backing vocal.
Oh,
like a harmony
wow.
vocal. Yeah, he's mates with Michael McDonald. It's such a cool song. And David Crosby's on one of the tracks as well.
Damn.
It's really cool. Yeah, and my son likes it as well, so that means it's legit. William says, I wish Peacock was available here. I want to watch Twisted Metal. I heard it's available on Amazon. We'll subscribe when we can afford it. Okay, Twisted Metal. What's Twisted Metal?
Was that
Anyone?
I think isn't that one based on a
video game?
A video game, yeah. And
Yeah,
it's...
I've never seen it.
Oh, I just watched. Actually, he just got here, or he's 2 more comments down. But Agent Spywalker had recommended. What was it called?
Do you want me to get to the comment?
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
All right.
I think Twisted Metal is based. It's like really weird. It's like a crazy thing. I think it's based on a video game where like the characters are they're like clown Mad Max kind of people. I think. And
okay.
One of them's in an ice cream truck or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I tell you what I want to watch, which has got the word metal in it, and I really ought to. I've wanted to for ages. There's a film called The Sound of Metal. There's about a drummer that's going deaf.
Oh.
And it's literally just about his experience of going deaf. So like what it's like for a musician to go deaf, and he's in a metal band. But that looks really cool, and it's supposed to be really good. And it's forgotten the actor's name, but it's a brilliant actor. He's a British Asian guy. He was in Rogue One. I don't know if this helps, but the British Asian guy that's in Rogue One. But he plays the drummer, and that looks like a really cool film. Sound of Metal. Brian says, hi, Jenny.
Boys are back in town. So Agent Spywalker, him and somebody else recommended it. This Exit 8. Have you guys heard of this?
Exit 8.
It's a very, very recent horror movie based on a video game.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a I've never played the video game, but it's like a mystery horror thing. And basically there's this guy, and I don't want to give the whole thing, but anyway, he's on the phone with his sort of girlfriend. Like he gets off the subway, and then when he goes to try to get out, everybody like he's busy with that, and everybody kind of just walks off, and he finds that he's there but in the subway tunnel by himself, and it says exit is, he's got to get to exit 8 to get out, and he can't get out.
Is it a Japanese film or something?
It's Korean, yeah.
Korean, yeah.
Yeah, it's Korean.
Yeah, Korean, yeah. Now I've seen the trailer.
And it's like a video game, like the certain rules you got to follow to progress.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Trying to find his way out of the subway tunnels. Yeah.
My mate, the other music teacher, was telling me, he was like showing me the trailer, going, "You've got to see this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's pretty surreal. Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. It's very, very different.
We'll see that we'll treat that as homework.
Yeah,
so
although I think you have to rent it, at least in the U.S. I don't think it was available anywhere yet because it just came out. It's a 2026.
Exit 8.
Exit 8.
It might be on Amazon over here. That's the best way to find out, actually.
Over here you got to rent it.
I can do a general search on because I watch Amazon, Netflix, and Disney Plus, and all those other little ones like Peacock and Hulu and stuff on the PS4.
Did you say all the little ones?
Yeah, they're little weird pokey ones like Peacock and
what are your big ones? If those are little ones. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. Well, those ones are weird because they don't. they operate differently, so you can't do searches on them, and they're kind of like playing something live. They seem very kind of strange and homemade. But I watch a lot of those on the PS4. But then on the normal TV, I can watch like stuff that's on the BBC iPlayer, and we're watching From on that as well, which is just bloody amazing. And I can do a general search to see where it is. So if I put in Exit 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It'll tell me how to watch it. So it'll say, because if it's something that isn't going through the TV, going through the PS4, it'll say, do you want to subscribe? And I'll be like, no, that's all right, I can get it on the other thing. So Exit 8 is there, and it says $4.99.
Yeah.
So
it's too new.
Yeah, 2025. Yeah. Fair enough.
I'll tell you what, it's one of those ones where I struggled. My daughter and I were about to rent it. And I'm like, oh, it's $6 to rent it, $15 to watch it, right? And so sometimes I struggle with this when the purchase price is not that much. I'm like, that's 2.5 watches. I'm like, maybe I should buy this one, but I don't know. And so I didn't. I just rented it. Now I wish I bought it, because that is totally one that I would watch several times, because when you're done with it, you're like, oh damn, I gotta watch that from the beginning now to see, because now you know stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Pluto TV, that's the one I was thinking of. So Tubi and Pluto TV are these
Pluto,
weird free ones. They're free over here, and their menu is really weird. And there's like stuff you can have a whole channel of one program, which is very odd. Whereas anything else, you can if you go on Netflix, you can choose to watch a program, but it's not running all the time like a channel. But
Right.
with Pluto and Tubi, you'll be in the middle of an episode or something if you go onto that program. This is really odd. But I think Farscape's on about.
Oh, it's just constant live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can choose not to watch it, but it's just weird that that's an option. I mean, why would you want to do that? Oh yeah, I'd like to see that, but I'd rather see it 25 minutes in. You know.
Right.
That seems a bit strange.
Yeah, it does.
So this hair thing's getting on my nerves. It's like I feel like this is like a constant thing. So imagine this happened once, but it's constant. I feel like I've like falling in a bale of hay in a farm shed or something, and then it's all over, and I'm like trying to get rid of it, but like constantly.
I'm
anyway.
sure. I'm not being funny. I'm sure half of it is in your head at this point. You know, it's like when you have like some ants crawl on you, and then you just for like an hour you think there's ants, but they're just not there. You know,
but it's really uncomfy.
I know. I don't think you have any hair left on your face.
Well, I did just shave. So Constance says, I thought of you a couple of nights ago. Jenny, I rewatched Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. So, Chris, opinions about the Lord of the Rings films?
I absolutely loved them. Every time they re-released it on DVD, you know how they kept adding stuff. They re-released it like 3 or 4 times. I bought it every time, watched them all, loved it. I've never been able to read the books. I read The Hobbit and hated it.
Oh, really?
But and that's one of the you're talking about reading these thick books, and Lord of the Rings is one of the things I really want to sit down and try to get through. I feel like a jerk for not having read them.
Yeah, well, maybe we can. So, fun fact: I've read The Hobbit. The Hobbit, one of the very few books, handful of books in my life that I've read twice.
Wow!
And I've never read The Lord of the Rings. And I don't know if Elaine's still here, but we were supposed to start buddy reading that this summer, and I messed it all up, whatever. So we're pushing it off a little bit, but we are going to buddy read that later in the year. So if you want in,
you
know, because I feel same as you. I feel like ridiculous that I haven't read that yet. And so I haven't watched the movies because I haven't read the books.
Oh,
yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah,
I mean, if they're very different, Lord of the Rings is very different to The Hobbit. Very different. Which is why it's really dinny that Peter Jackson decided to make the Hobbit films like the Lord of the Rings films.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid because they're so different.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, it would have been better if they'd got someone else to do it, because as soon as he says, well, let's do it like Lord of the Rings and link them together. Someone should have been, right, hold on a minute. We're going to get someone else because that's crazy talk, you know. And let's make 3 films. But the Hobbits are that big. What are you talking about? You know,
Yeah.
that's right. We can make shit up. No, people won't want that. What are you doing? Whereas,
but they do want that, and they made a ton of money off that. So
they made a lot of money, but there are a lot of people that don't. They haven't lasted. Like the Lord of the Rings ones, I think people are universally completely in love with them. You know, those films are ridiculous. You know, the casting was perfect. The look of it was perfect. The music's incredible. They managed to translate the dialogue into the most amazing script as well. Some of the choice moments in the book are on the screen. It's just ridiculous. It's one of those things that just hardly ever comes around. Like,
they really are perfect. I mean, it's hard to say that, but they are.
Yeah. Because also I'd say that what the changes that they made to the books are good changes. You know, I didn't want to see Tom Bombadil in the films. You know, it's such a massive distraction from the story. There's this bit in the first book where there's guys in it, and they're like, when he's not in it anymore, you go, okay, let's carry on with the story then, shall we? You know? And he's not in the film, and there's a bit where he created something that Aragorn did to get him somewhere else, and it made sense for what they were doing with the film, you know, and it's great, you know. So he got around something he wanted to do by getting Aragorn to do something else, and there's slightly less characters in it because he combined a couple of characters, but again, that makes sense with a film because you need to connect to the actors in a way that you don't really do that when you're reading, you know. So again, that made a lot of sense. So, you know, there's some incredible moments that just, but yeah, I think just like you say, it's one of those things. It's just perfect. Aaron says the things they carry is great. I agree. It's awesome. So we are quite behind. Robert says I read going after Cacciatore for high school class instead of the things they carried. Not sure I was old enough to understand. So is that another one by the same author?
By Tim O'Brien. Yeah, I haven't read that one.
Right. I know Tim O'Brien, the musician. He's like a bluegrass musician. Do you know him?
I think it's a different guy, but I'm not sure. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it is, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a different guy. He did a great song called what's it called? It's about traveling light and living light and not having a lot of possessions. It's a brilliant song. But he also did a fantastic album of Bob Dylan covers, and it was how I ended up wanting to do Signor, and it's one of my favorite covers to do. And it's completely different to Bob Dylan's version, and it's based on Tim O'Brien's version. So yeah, interesting musician, I think. Chato, autocorrect. Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
She's talking
man.
Yeah, because she's talking about Jeff Bridges extended, I hope. Hey, Brian. In the Lake of the Woods by Tim O'Brien is incredible and underread. There you go, another one to look out for.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
That's another reminder of your name. That's another reminder of my name.
That's
Biscuit lover.
the one I was laughing at before.
69.
Oh God!
Right?
Yeah,
that really
great.
puts the icing on the cake. Biscuit
That's
lover
great.
69.
I cannot find Chris's channel. What? Dave put a link. I appreciate it.
Did
Yeah,
you
we
get
need
it
to-
now? I put it in there right, didn't I? Did I spell it right, Chris? I did, right?
It looks right to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can try later if we don't get anywhere.
Let me see. Let me try.
Can you do it? Can you write in the chat as well, Chris? Because that might make sense.
Can I?
Chris.
It doesn't.
Underscore.
Do I have to join the chat? Is that?
No.
You can, if you know, there's a chat thing
Yeah.
on the right hand side. You can write anything in the chat if you want. You could say, you know, Gareth is an amazing author. You can write that if you want.
So, Constance, if you're still looking, there's other Chris Stouts.
Right, David
So you need to do at Chris_Stout.
_ He used to be a composer.
Chris_Stout. There's like a Dr. Chris Stout and a couple other Chris
Yeah.
Stouts in here. So
He ain't no
you got
doctor.
some competition on here, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, uh-oh. What did I do?
Did you put something on there?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go through these. So, yeah, I like that. How can Jeff Bridges be mayor? That's a good point. That's the thing. Margaret loves what she loves. It's okay. Jeff is doing fine. Margaret loves what she leave her alone. Type the broken shelf recent upload. That's how I found him. Oh yeah, broken shelf recent upload. And you could put Chris. Oh no, I put, what was it called before?
Before
was your first
it was
name?
the Brain Pan Theater.
Yeah, I put Brain Pan Theatre Harlan Ellison. I kept finding yours that way as well.
Yeah, that's not going to find it now, though, I don't think.
No, probably not. This doesn't look at it historically, does it?
By FNF.
By
yeah.
FNF, then read.
Oh, by
unread,
fiction,
whatever.
non-fiction, then then read and unread.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
To be honest, I can see that, and that's kind.
Then
I've
by
done a bit of that because my reds are all in my loft. A lot of my reds.
huh.
Nothing
What
by
else?
author.
Don't know,
Wait,
nothing
wait,
by
wait.
author.
So, Margaret, even the fiction is then by subject after you've got them by unread, like you've got fiction, unread, and then those are you do by subject.
I don't know if this is true. You have to correct me.
I don't know
Margaret,
how do you do that?
I think most of our collection is non-fiction.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I think so. Judging from what she talks about on the channel, I think.
Yeah.
But,
And even the stuff that's not, it's like historical fiction, so you can still do it by subject, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken, yeah.
What
The
they had to
busted,
research.
yeah.
Busted, not broken.
Busted shelf, yeah.
Oh, the
Not
busted
broken.
shelf.
Busted shelf.
It's okay if Margaret.
Oh, no. Ah! Now I see the fireplace. I have the same one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not the actual same one, and Chris has nicked it off her. That'd be embarrassing. Hold on a minute. That's my fireplace.
Was it 31
was
when
it
I found him?
31
Think why YouTube makes him hard to find for now.
When she found who? Tim O'Brien.
No, when she found Chris.
Oh,
think.
what, like page 31
Or 31 minutes in, maybe. No, that was at, I don't know, 6:52. I don't know.
Busted shelf, busted, not broken.
Busted, not broken.
Mine seemed busted. Definitely.
The bookshelf, like.
I'm with your sister. Libra Paradiso.
Hey, Libro.
Larry McMurtry bought some Nabokov first editions I had an eye on from a bookseller in Austin in the 90s. He bought them from his bookstore.
I never forgave
him.
Oh.
I can't get through Lonesome Dove.
Huh.
It does. It's not unanimous, is it?
No.
Context within writing is almost never pretty. Lonesome Dove's one of my favorite books. But Aaron read a book. He loves that one. That's cool. He's an English guy, lives in London. Chris. I really should read Lonesome Dove. Jelly's Scottish. Everyone seems to enjoy it. I'm only mentioning this because I do think that the whole cowboy thing is just an extra bit of being removed from us. Just an extra, it's a bit more, because simple things like we don't have guns, so it's much more. It's like it's just really alien for someone to walk around with a gun in their hand. Whereas for you guys, you go to the shop and give me your groceries or I'll shoot you in the face. It's just a standard thing. Aaron thinks it's too short.
Lonesome Dove's too short.
Those that was more popular outside of Texas than here is in the Lone Star. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. I wonder why.
Please, let's not do measuring tons.
All right.
Same with me, Chris. Short Chris Stone School. Other version huge. Yeah, so that was the abridged version. That was a little while ago.
Yeah, I'd be mad if I read a book and found it afterwards it was abridged.
What are your favorite genres?
Yeah, what are your favorite genres then? you've already talked quite varied in some of the authors you talked about. So
I would say like I really, really like horror fiction. And so I don't read anything that's contemporary. I just go to used bookstores and I find this stuff there. And you can't find horror paperbacks at all anywhere.
Yeah, they're tough. Tougher.
Yeah, it's a really hard to find them. But I do love to read horror. But you know, science fiction again is another. Science fiction is just it's so different from everything else. Because science fiction can really take on anything. I mean, they can talk about any aspect of the culture. They could talk, I mean, anything, anywhere that ever happened on the planet, science fiction or off it, you know. And for me with science fiction, really, it's the sense of awe that comes along with all of that. Like you have hard science fiction, it can be teaching you something, but then they're just showing you these things that you can't. Sometimes I can't even wrap my head around it. When I try to read the Hyperion books by Dan Simmons, they're just too big for my head. I can't picture some of the stuff that he's talking about. So I'll pick up Hyperion and then I put it down again because it's too much. But I would say horror is probably my favorite, but science fiction's right up there for sure.
So what are your favorite horror book?
Yeah. Great minds think alike, Gareth.
Gosh, you know, there is a novel by Thomas Tessier called Finishing Touches. And it is probably the most upsetting thing I've ever read. I mean,
really?
Yes, I was reading that book, and at least twice I thought, "What's wrong with me? How can I be reading this and enjoying it?" How like I mean, it really had me questioning myself.
Was it like cathartic or?
It was the way. So the main character is. He's an American living in London, I think he is, and he is just completely bored with life. He's bored with his life, and the way that Thomas Tessier writes it, it's boring. Nothing is happening at the beginning, but it's also fascinating. I mean, that's how good he was as a writer, where he could give you this guy who is just completely boring and completely bored, and you want to know what's happening to him and what he's going to do next. And then he meets this doctor. And then the doctor has this beautiful woman as an assistant, and then there's all this crazy sexual stuff, and it gets really, really twisted. And I think that's what I liked about it. You know, that it was so dark.
David like that. I think Dave, you like that.
Yeah,
for sure. I wrote it down.
Yeah,
Finishing Touches.
Yeah, Finishing Touches. Ooh.
That's also a great song by Warren Zevon. Just throw it out there.
I love that song, and I love Warren Zevon.
I love Warren Zevon.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to look this up right now. Finishing Touches.
Finishing Touches. I mean, I love that book, and I read it once.
Book measuring.
If you loved that book, just based on what you're describing, have you read? Wait, who is the author?
Thomas Tessier. Tessier.
Finishing. Oh my gosh, I can tell just from the cover that it's.
Yep. It's a doozy.
Yep.
Oh, it's an official paperback from hell, Gareth.
It's one of those. There we go.
Yeah, somebody just republished it. I don't know who.
With a little red thing in the corner.
Maybe. Yeah,
it's not even that long either. It's like 200 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I might look into that one. So have you read, just based on what you described, it sounds like something you might like. Have you read, there's a couple books with this title, but The Resurrectionist by James Rath White. Have you read that?
No.
Check it out. I think you might like it.
So Elaine says she's going to read The Stand. So she's about to start that one. So she has to reread those, so she knows what she's going in for. Jenny says she only really enjoyed the sections with the kids in it. The present day stuff as adults didn't really grip me. That's interesting. Mice and Men, such a heartbreaking ending.
Oh,
Absolutely. Grapes of Wrath,
Grapes of
Grapes of
Wrath
Wrath, remarkable. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Very sad. I mean, I do think, because I've read 6 other books by him, I clearly like how he writes. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to love Grapes of Wrath, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, it's a powerful book. It's a cool story. Wayne Smith is brilliant.
It's brilliant. He is brilliant, or he was, yeah.
You want to try to find
spam by dozens
spam shorts Elf on a Shelf.
Elf on a Shelf. Oh,
amazing. Amazing the way the algorithm works.
Support the library and then on the book. I know. I do. I carry that guilt. I do.
Is it letting you filter by channels, Constance? This is trying to help you find help them find your channel, which is cool. R.C. Clarke wrote a book called The Light of Other Days. It's about how the world changes when a time scope is invented to view any point in the past.
Oh,
that's cool. I haven't got that book.
So there's two books with this title, huh? That are worth reading.
I want to read Rendezvous with Rama this month, or next month. I haven't read Rendezvous with Rama, and I feel like I should.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't read it either.
I haven't.
Have you read Childhood's End?
No,
I have.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really, really good. I think he's the best out of the one they call the top 3.
Oh yeah, the big 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way regarding libraries. If I read a book and like it, I want to keep it. Yeah, absolutely. I miss the library. I used to work it. Yeah.
Horrible boss. Leave me out. Come on.
That's a load of crap. Well, hopefully you have a nicer boss now. Maybe you work for yourself now. I don't know. I can't remember what he's. Did he ever tell us what he did? I can't remember. William was a guest on our show once, and we had a good old chat. I can't remember what he said, what he did. Bosses can be funny. I had a great boss when I worked in Blackwell's. She was a friend. Did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about how I got that job? It's the best job application I've ever done in my life.
How you got it? I don't think so.
Yeah, how I got the job. So I worked for 11 years in an independent record shop, and the manager of Blackwell's became a friend because she was a regular customer. I knew her slightly before that, but she kind of became friends from being a regular customer. And I knew that she worked in Blackwell's. And anyway, after I left that shop, so the shop closed down, so I wasn't working there anymore. I went back to HMV and worked for HMV for a bit. So I was still working in record shops. But then I wanted to leave HMV and I wanted to get another job. And I was wandering around looking for work around town. I thought I'd get some more shop work because that's what I was used to doing. And then I went into Blackwell's and I just said hello. I said, how you doing? She said, yeah, how are you doing? I said, oh, I'm all right, but I'm just trying to find a job. She said, oh, right. When can you start?
Oh, okay.
Monday? And she went, brilliant. That was it.
Wow.
That was amazing. I'll never forget. That was great. So I felt like it was one of those days where I just thought, oh, when am I going to find a job? Yeah. And then she was just like, when can you start?
That's great.
But, I mean, she knew I'd managed the record shop, so she knew I had experience and all that. So, it wasn't completely random, but it was still pretty cool. And she was probably the best boss I've had, really. My Kindle list is still higher. Jenny's Kindle list is amazing. Rereading Frank Miller's Dead. Frank Miller's memoir comes out next month. That's interesting. Along with Alan Moore's. Along with Alan Moore, he changed the superhero medium.
I'll be right back.
Majority of comics are non-superhero comics. The Euro market is huge. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that, once you get into that, your collection is going to be pretty huge quite quickly. Lee Falk's The Phantom, the first superhero comic strip predating Batman and Superman, celebrates 90 years this month. Phantom was published in Europe, Australia, Latin America, and India. Okay, Vaughan's done some good videos about Phantom. There was a film made that wasn't very popular about it as well, wasn't there? She is adorable. She's not around anymore, is she? Yeah. All good. Books are awesome. Yeah. I love that we've seen to have that one author that we want everything that they've even tangentially connected to. Yeah, absolutely. Who is everyone's chosen author? Yeah. Tell us who your authors are that you would. I have got hair fur issues. I really have tonight. It's the heat combined with all that. I think that's why it's sort of just floating about, because it's still very hot, and it's like it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning and it's still really hot. It's ridiculous. It's 1 o'clock in the bloody morning. I bet it's a spin-off of the bro videos Brian did. Those are great. That was when I said he'd done a video on something, wasn't it? It's based on an old PlayStation game. Oh, okay. In The Fabulous Baker Boys, Bridges plays a pianist. He does. After making love to a woman, she tells him, "Hey, Baker, great hands. Will I see you again?" He said, "No." He responded, fixing his tie and smoking a cigarette. Sounds amazing. Riz Ahmed, that's his name. Riz Ahmed, yeah. Really, really good actor. I loved his performance in Nimona. Oh, I haven't seen that. That's cool. I need to look out for that. He's really funny and brilliant in Four Lions. If you get a chance to see have you heard of the film Four Lions?
4 Lines? No.
Four as in lions, as in Lions.
Oh, 4 Lions. No.
Four Lions. It's a British satire. It's a comedy film. But what's incredibly brave is that it's basically taking the piss out of suicide bombers and like people who are trying to fight against the West or whatever as these British Muslims, and it's really funny, but it's also like proper edgy. Just thinking, oh my god, I can't believe that this is doing, and it's so funny. And he's actually quite a serious character because he's like surrounded by idiots, and he's like going, but he's also one of the characters, I think, is his brother. Is really innocent, but he's also an idiot, and he's got some amazing lines. But yeah, Four Lions. This a notorious comedy writer that wrote it, who always court controversy, But yeah, if you get a chance to see that, Riz Ahmed that's how he how he became famous first. Enjoy your happy time, Margaret. Oh, is Margaret gone? You can usually watch again if you don't let it run till the very end of the credits. If you start again in less than 48 hours. Oh, that's the when you talked about whether to buy or rent, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So Lane's still here. Woo! Lord of the Rings, Buddy Reed. Welcome aboard, Chris.
Hey, thanks.
I'm really curious as to what Guillermo del Toro was going to do with The Hobbit. Absolutely. I nearly mentioned that, but yeah, he was the initial director, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have made it into 3 films. He might have made it into 2 because they did fart about with that idea quite quickly. But if it was 2, it wouldn't have been as bad. But yeah, what is he doing making 3 films out of it? Hey, Cat.
Oh, hey, Cat.
Oh, Cat's here. Yeah. Hi, Cat.
Hey, Jenny.
Who's reading Lord of the Rings? Which one? So when are you reading Lord of the Rings? Are you reading that this year, Dave?
We are. Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're not sure yet. We didn't hammer it down. We're supposed to be starting like now, and we're not.
Fair enough. Now.
Part of the issue is that like Dune was gonna like conflict with it and stuff, and so it was.
Well, they've moved. You've accidentally moved Dune now.
I messed a lot of things up today. I messed up the Dune read, the Lord of the Rings. I got all confused and I messed everything up.
But Alan got really excited about moving it, and then eventually he says, "Well, September's really busy for me anyway." And I was just like, "Well, just say it then, and then we'll move it." You have to blame Dave. It's really funny. It's like, well, Dave said this, but it sounded like you wanted to move it, didn't it? Jenny says, "I love when new people read my favorite book." Yeah, she's
unless they hate it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the reread. It's been decades. Yeah, I need to reread it as well. I mean, I can't fit it in yet, but I do need to reread it. One of my co-workers is trying them for the first time. I'm falling asleep on the movies. Fun hearing her impressions at work. I read Fellowship a couple of years ago. I need to try Two Towers again. Probably the Two Towers is probably the most action-packed one because there's a lot of build-up in Fellowship, and then Return of the King. There's some stuff at the back end of it that's very epilogue, and then another epilogue, and then another epilogue. you know, Two Towers is a bit more contained, I'd say. Humbly. Jenny's probably screaming in capital letters now I said that. Jeff Bridges, isn't he the guy from Big Lebowski?
Big Lebowski.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah. And if I mention Big Lebowski, my son does a great impression of that bit in the car where he's going, "Things have just happened, man." Such an amazing film. Even in movies, Fellowship, I can sleep through if I'm tired enough. The other two, action and eye candy. Oh, so who does she fancy? Is it Faramir? Does she like Faramir? Who's not in Fellowship but is in the other two? Thor. She must fancy Denethor. Treebeard. She fancies Treebeard.
Yeah, Treebeard.
Yeah. And Gollum. Gollum's not really in the first one, so she fancies Gollum. Interesting choice. Jeff Bridges isn't hot, but he picks fun scripts. Okay, so Kat's literally basing her favorite actors on whether they're hot or not. Henry Cavill, I'm assuming that means he makes anything more fun to watch. Tim O'Brien's Dylan's covers record is called Red on Blonde. It is, and it's a great album. I was listening to this record just the other day. Awesome. And I had Senior on repeat for it. It's such a brilliant version. I would humbly suggest that my version is very good too. I'm going to do something I haven't really done before. I've done it occasionally, but I'm going to do it in a more serious, repetitive way. And I'm going to do solo gigs, which I didn't used to do much. So, and I'm going to be doing Senior in my solo gigs. So Tim O'Brien is different from Tim O'Brien. Okay. There you go. Confirmed it from Greg. We haven't said hello to Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
He's
hey, she found you.
Yeah.
Hey. Gonna need more videos. Come on, get on it, mate. Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Dilly dally doing live streams. You need to get videos happening.
Yeah.
Nice. Victory Constance. Wonder why his channel was hiding. Yeah. Use bookstore. I do think YouTube makes it harder to find something that's just started or something smaller. You know, it just directs you to all the big ones all the time. Used bookstores are amazing. Absolutely. New books too expensive, especially if trying new to me authors. Yeah. They're a good way of doing that. Definitely agree with that. Hey, Greg and Constance. Here's Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Awesome. Nicole's been a guest a few times. Definitely a contender for the t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
I think. Get ready for typos. Sleepy with the puppy. Nicole did a tag recently that I thought had kind of died down. It was really good seeing that tag. Can't remember what it was. It was very good. Nova letting you have a breather. I'm trudging along with Salem's Lot. Okay. No fault with the book, just competing interests. Yeah. No, it's a great book, but yeah, sometimes life gets in the way. It's one of my favorite Stephen King books. It's in my top 3. How much Stephen King have you read, Chris?
I probably read about 20 of his books. I gave up on him in the 90s. After,
really?
Yeah, after Needful Things. So that I think that was 91 when Needful Things came out. And it was because I started reading Peter Straub. I started reading Harlan Ellison. I remember I found The Dreaming Jewels by Theodore Sturgeon. And that was actually the first science fiction book I read, my first science fiction novel. And when I read that, I went, who needs Stephen King when I've got The Dream, and then after The Dreaming Jewels, I read The Demolished Man by Alfred Bester. And so you got those two. Yeah. And then I was hooked with that. And, nothing against Stephen King, but sometimes you just move on from writers because they're not giving you, they don't have what you're looking for.
Okay, but you need to read 11/22/63.
Yeah, and I don't even have that one. I loved Pet Sematary. I loved Low Men in Yellow Coats. I did read that. That was after Needful Things. That was in Hearts in Atlantis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that I really liked that a lot. Misery is probably my all-time favorite. That's the book that made me want to write. I started writing in the middle of reading that book.
Oh, that's awesome. I was going to ask you about that at some point. Actually, we need to get onto that. What you've written. But you're going to laugh. But Needful Things is my second favorite Stephen King book.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
And that was the book that killed off your interest in Stephen King. Brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, he was slowly dying for me because I had read some of the stuff in 4 Past Midnight, and that wasn't really doing it for me.
Yeah, I see that. I don't think it's that good. 4 Past Midnight.
Yeah.
There's a good one. I quite like the Sundog, I think it's called. That was quite a good one in 4 Past Midnight.
I did like that, and I did like Windows Secret Garden. I did like that one.
Yeah. It's not bad, but yeah. So we did on here. There was about 4 or 5 of us that did a read of all the books that had Holly Gibner in it. So the Mr. Mercedes trilogy and then a few others, and that was a really interesting thing because I loved all of them. So that was nice to read. And they're relatively new. Nicole! Hi, Jenny. She's 4 months old tomorrow. She has her final puppy vaccines tomorrow. Oh, wow. And our vet run puppy social. Nice. That's awesome. Pick up Hyperion again. Heidi's saying pick it up again.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm rereading in July for a book club. There's quite a lot of
who's doing
it.
just like a non-booktube book club.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
I do like Hyperion. I think I don't like it as much as some people, but I did like it. I'm not massively.
I haven't read it yet. It's over there. It's on the list, but I haven't.
It's very clever because they're different stories and they're written in different ways. So, each story, because the character that's telling the story is so different, the prose style is different. So I think it's quite clever. Oh, she's behind me. Oh, there's a massive spider. Go away. Is it good, Constance? I think it's going to be my next Stephen King. What's the next Stephen King? Have I missed something? Oh, Salem's Lot.
Oh.
I would say it's very good. My latest Dean Koontz read is kind of meh, but I know if a doggy makes it into the story, he's going to be okay.
That's true.
Dean Koontz doesn't kill dogs. I love Salem's Lot. I kept it going because I had to know how it ends. I kept it going. I kept going because I needed to know how it ends.
Yeah.
Nicole says, kind of, sort of better than when she was 2 or 3 years old. I have to just take it one day at a time or else I go batty with her. Yeah. You'll go batty anyway, but then she'll give you puppy eyes and you'll melt. Yeah, puppies are awesome. Heidi says, The Dispossessed almost broke my brain. I had to read it slowly. The astrophysics, the philosophy, the socialism mixed in with the fantastic character work. It is an incredible book. It's my favorite Ursula K. Le Guin book. Have you read it, Chris?
No, actually, that I'm going to dip into it with a friend of mine. So that's something that's going to be coming up for me.
Yeah, it's really, really, really interesting. It's not like anything else she's written, I don't think. There's bits of it. You can tell it's her, but she's never gone that deep into politics, really. And didn't really, as far as I know, didn't again, such a cool premise where this envoy has to kind of figure out what the differences are between these two cultures. And one's like a anarcho-communist kind of syndicate kind of basis, and the other one's capitalist, kind of hyper-capitalist, and looking at the different the ways that it affects their culture. It's really interesting. Good to know is I have Hyperion on my TBR. It's been waiting for a while. Hey Heidi, also true. Have you watched Sweet Movie yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Is that a horror film? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the right ones that they were recommending. I'll move it up the list.
it was so bad for me. Too long. Style didn't work for me, and the back and forth timeline. Loved the movies. Right. Yeah, I think the movies simplified it a bit, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Which Pennywise did you prefer? Or was this going to be spoilers? Hyperion is one of those books that stay with you for a long time. Scholar's Tale, probably my favourite tale out of the 5 or 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot about it, so I think it might depend on how much you connect to it. I thought it was very good, but I don't remember a lot about it. So I don't remember the different. I know that they were different tales from different types of people, but I don't remember specifics of the tales. But Ronald Ravama is better than Charles. Wow, it's better than Charles Zen. That's cool. That's a good thing. Charles Zen's brilliant. I've only seen the newer one. I've never come across the Tim Curry one, except that's the one I've seen, the Tim Curry one.
Mm-hmm.
Except there's a trailer in other older horror movies. Hello, Cat and Jenny. I have a soft spot for Tim Curry, but Skarsgård was amazing.
Yeah, he was.
I do wildlife surveys. Here we go. This is William telling us what he does. Wildlife surveys at a reef. Oh, I think you did tell us that, actually. Yeah. Awesome. Nice one, man. That's a very cool, honourable thing to do as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I love the Terror. That's Dan Simmons.
That's a long one.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Looking forward to Hyperion. And I now also have Drood. That's also Dan Simmons, isn't it? Involves bird watching, which is my non-bookish hobby. Okay, cool. So he's an expert in birds. We've got it's a bit of a side story, but it's quite nice. There's a seagull that's decided to sort of take up home on one of the chimneys across the road, and he's had and she's had the babies, and there's like baby seagulls that you can see him like looking after them, and they're like these tiny little seagulls like mooching about on this chimney over there, looking very vulnerable and cute. And when we go to work every day, my wife goes, "Oh look, they're there again." And she loves it. Don't know whether to read or watch The Terror first. Oh, is there a film version? Is there?
There's a show, I think. Too.
Yeah, it was for AMC, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why there's a version with the guy that's in Game of Thrones as like the leader of the North kind of wild men? He's on the cover of The Terror on one of the editions. Do you think it's based on that then?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably like one of those tie-in. Yeah,
it's quite a known actor. I forgot his name.
I never watched the show.
A British actor.
What, Game of Terror or Game of Thrones?
Either one.
Game of Terror. We literally watched the first episode of the 3rd season of House of Dragon. Was this epic battle, this sea battle? It was really, really impressive. Apparently,
I still haven't watched that show.
Yeah, it's very good.
House of the Dragon.
Matt Smith's very good.
My wife wouldn't move on to that one with me. So I have to do it by myself, but it's definitely worth it, right?
It's worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. Yeah. I think apparently George R. R. Martin was a bit annoyed that they changed a few bits, and he was like, "Well, because you changed that, how the hell are you going to do that bit?" So he's a bit annoyed with what they've done, but from a viewer that's not read Fire and Blood, or actually I've read bits of it, but not that well, and don't remember it that well, it certainly seems to make sense, from a viewer's point of view. But yeah, it's very good. And that first episode, oh my god, it's amazing battle, very intense. Tim Curry always does a good job. Absolutely loved him in Oscar and Three Musketeers. Oh yeah, he was a villain in that one. He was like one of the cardinals or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have guessed new one was Tarzan's little brother. Tim Curry played Darkness in Legend. And I love that film, Legend. Did you guys like that film, Legend?
I did. I loved it. Yeah.
I do remember loving it. Yeah, even though I can't remember too much.
It's one of those films that's literally got no pace at all. It seems like just like painting. It's just beautiful. But I think there's something about it. I think that really, it's very, I don't know. It's got a very lovely beauty to it. And he's amazing as basically the devil.
Yeah.
Gareth, is the heat brutal where you're? Yes, it's horrible. It's a load of bollocks. I mean, it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be sweating like this and wipe my brow at 1:15 in the morning. That's insane. And I know that my wife is not getting any sleep. When I go up there, she's like, I say, have you slept? She goes, nope. And she's like really fed up because it's so hot. And she's got a fan up there. I haven't got a fan down here, but she's got a fan. That's all we got. We got fans over here. We haven't got AC. We just got these little fans. And she's taking the one that we've got upstairs. So I'm baking.
Hence, the reason you don't have any pants on, right?
That's right. Well, no, I have. Well, these are my American pants, but I have got pants on, as in British pants, because that would be weird if I was going to be fully naked. Go off to get something, and you go, "Whoa, that's a bit too much information." I did it at the same time. Worked out well. So what did she do at the same time? We're talking about my underpants here. That was when she said about, looking forward to the Hyperion, possibly. Charles Zen's just as influential on modern fantasy as Lord of the Rings. Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah,
that is a big statement.
For example, has the same main takeaway as Charles End. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I mean,
I haven't read Wheel of Time, but
yeah, me either. Is that Robert Jordan? Is that right?
Yeah. It's about 16 books, isn't it? It's like massive.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Really,
you don't want spoilers, though, do you? So,
I mean, that sounds like a major spoiler. But
what their dad was singing in Mamma Mia. What is that? What does that even mean? Pierce Brosnan Pierce Brosnan's whose dad? I don't know
what that means.
Time for a crunchy bar. Oh, I like crunchy bars. Nice.
What's a crunchy bar?
It's like honeycomb with chocolate around it. But it sticks to your teeth. Olive's taking over. I haven't seen Olive.
She was on before.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she went mental at one point, didn't she? You had to turn the mic off.
Yeah, now she's
right now. You gave her a sedative. She's the star, absolutely. The humans are just there for their thumbs. We've got opposable thumbs, my friend. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna taunt my dog. Look, yeah, you ain't got this. Opposable thumbs. She knows what's what. Yeah, but she can't pick things up like we can.
Bourbon creams.
Bourbon's nice. That's awesome. So
what's a bourbon cream?
They're like chocolate. They're like custard creams, but they're chocolate.
They got bourbon in them?
No. They're called bourbon because of the place Bourbon in France.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not because the drink. I have no idea why that's called Bourbon.
It's like cheddar.
It's a place in France. Yeah. We need to talk about biscuits in a minute, don't we? Because Chris is coming full guns, which is great. So
Chris, do you know in the UK they eat cold cheese sandwiches?
Oh my God. And in America, Dave. And in America. You are sounding like a lunatic.
Cold cheese.
It just bread and cheese?
There's no meat on it. Just cold cheese. Not a grilled cheese. Yeah. No Dave, turkey, roast beef, anything on that. Just cold cheese.
In America that are cheese sandwiches. In America.
I do eat. I will have a slice of cheese with mayonnaise on it.
Yeah.
And I'll eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing, Gareth. We all eat cheese. We'll cheese with crackers, whatever. A cold cheese sandwich is something totally different.
Because you added the word sandwich. All right, mate. You crack on. This is a question for you. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have 2 golden retrievers, 2 dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Where are they?
Joy and Armin. Armin's full name, we got him from, I think he came from the Golden Retriever Rescue. His full name is Armin Maximus. That's
Armin Maximus.
Oh.
And then Joy Maximus.
Yeah, she needs to feel like she's part of the crowd. So
A joy
We-
minimus.
yeah,
That's awesome. How old are they?
5, 6, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. That's awesome. There we go. They're going to start demanding to see the dogs on camera.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are they small cookies? The
The bourbon things.
Oh,
Bourbon creams.
They're like long. They're long and thin rather than like custard creams are short, little stumpy ones, and bourbon biscuits are a bit longer. I often have bourbon creams with me, but I haven't today. I could have shown you, but they're very popular. They're as popular as hobnobs, if not more.
Really?
Yeah, they're really popular.
I've never heard of them.
When I do little what do they call them? Icebreaker kind of activities with my new students. I always say, tell us your name, tell us what instrument you play, and tell us your favorite biscuit. Right, I always do it. And sometimes I'll add, and what's the most crazy thing that happened to you over the summer? But sometimes that can go wrong, so I don't always do that. But if I do favorite biscuit, so many of them say bourbon biscuits.
Really?
Yeah, and they often choose the Oreos are very popular, and they might say wagon wheels, but custard cream's always up there. But yeah, bourbon's really, really popular.
Huh?
Yeah,
You have to bring some of those to the next one.
Well, didn't we put any in your box of stuff?
Bourbon creams? Oh no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a bit remiss of us. If
When
Chris
Gareth when Gareth and his wife visited the U.S., they brought a huge thing of biscuits, all different kind of UK biscuits, which is very nice.
Yeah.
It's the best thing you can give anyone. You know,
That's true.
If I saw someone in the street and they were bleeding out and their limbs were everywhere, I'd go, "Don't worry, mate. I'm going to get you a packet of biscuits. That'll cheer you up." And because it's a real thing, it'd be dying going, "Oh, thanks, mate."
Yeah.
You writing those down, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to write these down because Heidi will not forget. She'll be like, "Why aren't you reading them?"
Yeah.
Between Two Fires is now available over here. So Between Two Fires wasn't available over here for ages, isn't it? Now
Oh, really?
Don't know why, but yeah.
Huh.
The Winter King. Okay.
And it's really expensive. But the other books he's done are normal price.
Between Two Fires. Okay.
That's set in the Black Death.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a horror book set during the Black Death.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
people
hoopla
say
about Between Two Fires.
Lots of people love that. The
Yeah,
Winter King is a reworking of King Arthur, isn't it? Is it King Arthur? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
King Arthur? Yeah, because it's Merlin. Yeah. We watched an adaptation of it that was done recently. And it's kind of interesting. It's a huge, I mean, obviously it's a bit of a myth anyway, but it changes everything in the King Arthur story. But interesting. And of course, Chris needs to find Harlan Ellison narrating Le Guin's Wizard of Earthsea.
Oh.
Best
Really?
6 hours of audio, pure magic.
Wow. I didn't know he did that. I loved A Wizard of Earthsea.
He's a brilliant narrator. I love the fact that you can find on YouTube, you can find him reading stuff like Repent Harlequin and Baphomet Scream and stuff like that. You can see, you can listen to him reading it. He's really good at that.
He was terrific.
But yeah, I'd love to hear that. I don't know how to find it. I'd love to hear that.
Wow.
Just blame Dave. Olive will get him out of trouble for a few treats. I have all 3 on my Kindle, Heidi. I tend to grab every book you recommend, and then it gets better. That was already on there. Return of the King was so slowest for me.
It took me 3 months to finish it.
Blech.
Huh.
It took me 3 months to finish. I think it's because it's got so many endings. It's hard. I think it's a tough read, Return of the King. I love it, but it is the slowest of the 3. Because there's also a massive chunk where Frodo and Sam are kind of like.
You're not going to spoil, right?
Well, no, not really. No, there's the bits with them on their own. They're also really slow. They're kind of like wandering around trying to avoid the army and stuff. 2000 Return of the King movies are awesome. Fellowship I can take. Oh wow! Take all.
So here's an important question, because sometimes the movies don't always break down the way the books do. So, as I go through these books, after I complete each book, can I watch that movie before moving on to the next book?
I think it's pretty close from what I remember. I mean, Jenny can tell us, but I think it's pretty close. I think the end of the first film, I think, is the end of the first book.
Oh yeah, Jenny does like all this like every year, right?
Yeah. No, she'll know straight off. Yeah. I don't know if he might have included a couple of scenes to make it more of an ending for the film for maybe the end of Two Towers. I'm not sure. I mean, because there were a couple of changes. A lot of the changes he made happen in the Two Towers. But yeah,
that's true. Like we did, Heidi. We did. I mean, we have to finish, but we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and we liked it. We did like it. I didn't love it, but I liked it, and I do want to read the others. But Joe really loved it.
Joe and I liked it a lot better than you did, I think.
Yeah, I liked it, but it was like a lot of words saying something that could have been said quicker.
And interestingly, Heidi was kind enough to get me the second book.
Oh, that's cool.
And Joe got me because Joe's finished it already. Joe got me the third book. So I've yet to read them both. And my daughter, I won't get into it too much, but because of where my daughter works, she got me the first one of the next trilogy.
Oh,
this first one is Ships and Matt. Yeah, that's the next trilogy.
Trader Ships.
Yeah,
trilogy, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
cool.
I really got to get going. When you want to read the second one?
Second one of the Fitz stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it'll have to be
the Royal Assassin one.
So once I've read it, once I've read it, my people will contact your people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Heidi, how did you I know you loved the second book. I know you loved the Royal Assassin one, but how do you rate Live Ship Traders relative to the first trilogy? I don't remember. I'm just curious.
I've heard lots of people say that she just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
That people like the fact that they like the character of Fitz, but the writing gets better and better, apparently, I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I've read Assassin's Apprentice, just need to get to the others now.
Yeah.
That's one we read, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oopsie. When I first saw them, Legolas was where it's at. Now Aragorn. Oh, okay. So Kat really liked Legolas, but now she likes Aragorn. Everyone loved Legolas when it came out. Aoma. Okay, so that's Carl Urban. And Carl Urban's mega famous now because of The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
So he was, I think he was really underrated before, but I think people know who he is now. But when he did Judge Dredd and he did McCoy in Star Trek and a few bits like that.
Oh, so he was in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, he was Homer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know the Rise of the Rohirrim, there was like a prince figure. You know, you've got Theoden is the king that's like under. Have you seen the film or not?
No, I don't know any of this.
Oh, yeah. So you're not going to go. Yeah, I remember that because you haven't seen it. But yeah, Aomer is one of the characters that Carl Urban plays. Yeah. I have Return of the King novel. Not sure I've ever read it. Not this decade, at least. I think it's a big one. Aomer isn't a bad choice.
Cat likes them all.
Yeah. You just start my 2026 Tolkien reread. Yeah. I'm still working through the TBR shelf. One day I'll get to rereading stuff again. Besides Moore and Rowling. So is that Christopher Moore? Do you read a lot of Christopher Moore? I'd be interested to know if you reread Christopher Moore. I like Christopher Moore. I think I've read 3 of his books. I think he's good. Very funny. Cherry Making Biscuits Gareth blocking the view. she was paddling. She likes doing that over there. But she also does that everywhere. And she likes. I've got some books that are under my computer desk, and she likes trashing that area. So she'll just stand on the books so they fall, and then she'll climb it. It's just absolute chaos. Just ordered. Oh, cool!
Oh,
Stars
okay.
My Destination. Yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that for Rocket Summer, Constance? Because that's older.
She may have. I did talk about Stars My Destination in that video I did where I recommended 10 sci-fi books for the uninitiated or something for people who don't normally read a lot of science fiction.
Do you remember what decade that is?
50s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I think I have that over there.
So Alfred Bester got the first ever Hugo with Demolished Man.
Yeah.
And then he wrote that shortly afterwards.
Okay.
So like late 50s.
Okay.
And if you've got it, you'll love it. It's kind of mad in a lot of ways, the way that the plot goes, but it's so cool because he's just driven by revenge.
Okay.
And yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And it's like a science fictional retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've read it, Chris?
Yeah, long time ago. Gosh, when I was a teenager. I need to read it again. I should read The Demolished Man again too. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Alfred Bester's really good. And Alfred Bester, if you're not aware, if you're not Babylon 5 fans, anyone a Babylon 5 fan out of the three of us? Wow, just me then, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not a but I know what you're talking about, but I'm not a Babylon 5 fan.
Well, clearly he wanted to pay tribute to Alfred Bester because one of the main characters is called Alfred Bester, the big villain in the place. And the Demolished Man is about telepathy, and the main psi cop, like as in telepath, is played by Walter Koenig, as in Chekhov in Star Trek. And a completely different character. He's horrible in Babylon 5.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant performance, but that's his character name is Alfred Bester. So it's definitely a tribute. So I think that's kind of interesting. Theodore Sturgeon, Kilgore Trout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fix your camera. You're hiding the kitten. She was behind me at one point. I gave up Stephen King forever when Holly showed up in The Outsider. Why? Holly overkill. Holly's not really in it much. Destroyed many people's love for him. That's really weird. She's hardly in The Outsider.
Yeah, I didn't read it, but I saw the movie, The Outsider. And where was Holly in? Who was Holly in that?
I thought The Outsider was a series. Is it a movie?
No, that's why I hesitated when I said movie. Maybe it was.
Yeah,
it was a series. Yeah. I think it was on HBO.
It's the one with Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and they got a black actress to play Holly, so that might help. I don't know, but I think that might have been controversial. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't think she's in The Outsider that much, from what I remember. But I thought she was a very popular character. So, and the book Holly is fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love that book. So, I don't know. We're all nobody's right. It's all different. It's all subjective, isn't it? Both.
You skipped Jenny there. Jenny.
Did I?
Was asking about Holly.
Oh, is Holly an annoying character, or does she just keep popping up in random books? She's a really popular character, I think. I get the impression that everyone really likes her, or a lot of people like her.
It seems like that. Yeah.
I mean, he really likes her. He got really. He gave a bigger and bigger part as it went along, and then said, "Right, I'm going to give a whole book to her." And also, the one I haven't read yet is about her as well. Is it Never Flinch? That's another one that's about her. Yeah. I've got it. I haven't read it yet. But the one called Holly, brilliant book. Loved it. Holly is an awesome character. Oh, so Elaine likes her. Yeah. When we did the read along, everyone liked Holly as a character. 50-50 split. Enjoying it so far. Constance is enjoying Stars My Destination. Is that what you've just... Of course, so she might have started that already. Annoying but amazing. I've never seen a baby seagull. Yeah, it's really... It's like grey feathers, you know. You can imagine it, like little chicks. It's really cool. William's got to go.
See you, William. You're gone, but see ya.
Yeah. See us wave at you later. 10-episode series on Prime. So that's Outsider. Oh no, that's The Terror. Guy who played Crozier looks like the real Crozier. So that might be the same guy I was thinking of. Disagree with Aaron. Enjoyed Rendezvous very much, but Childhood's End is so much richer.
Okay.
Interesting. We had a baby seagull fell from the shop roof. He had to pop into a box to keep safe. Customers dropped it off at a vet to hand over to the SPCA. The Scottish Society for the Protection of Animals. I thought I don't know where the C comes in. Because over here, it's funny how it's slightly different because here it's the RSPCA. Because of the Royal Society of blah, blah, blah.
Live Ship Traders.
Pete Hob.
Pete Hob.
Pete Hobnob. Legend is underrated. Yes, it really is massively underrated. Yes. By William. 15 degrees right now. This sucks.
Moving with Santa.
15 degrees. Yeah, that's Scotland. So 15, because they're always colder in Scotland. It is definitely not 15 degrees here. Alexa, what temperature is it in Portsmouth?
At the moment, in Portsmouth, England, it's 25 degrees Celsius.
25 degrees? That's why I'm still sweating.
You can expect a high of 25 degrees.
Jesus. And she's full of fur. So she's not happy. I think I'm full of her fur. Her fur.
Here we go again.
Yeah, God. Yeah, 25 degrees. Is that, Alexa, did you mean that? Is that true?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Just chinned in British pants. British
pants.
pants. Yeah, that's in underpants. Yeah, American pants, underpants. Hello, Richard. Richard did a very cool video today where he talked about the live stream we did. Did you watch that? Did you watch Richard's channel, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the one that he just posted, but yeah, I watch his stuff.
I did a bit of a crazy thing, and I posted a video literally about half an hour before our show started.
I noticed that.
Yeah. It's like I should separate them a bit, but I was very keen to put it out there. I was like, yes, do it. So I don't know. Probably really stupid. But what can you do? That's the lie we're going to tell ourselves. Accidental.
Only things
Absolutely.
Accidental.
Is it still cooler than today's low here? 15 is still cooler than today's low. Yeah.
Yeah.
15 books. Wheel of Time. Need to finish. Oh, it's 15 books in Wheel of Time, not 16. Need to finish the reread up to book 3.
Oh my goodness.
Cheese pickle, best sandwich. Cheese pickle is a great sandwich. Yeah, absolutely. I had cheese with crackers earlier.
Oh my goodness.
How we managed to talk so much on there, but no biscuits.
No. Yeah, biscuits. Are we gonna do biscuits?
I'm trying to catch up with the comments, man.
I'm getting hungry. Hurry up. I'm getting hungry here.
Do you not eat that? Oh, he does. He's just being weird. He does eat cold cheese. Or
Here we
American cheese.
Here we go with the cheese.
Yeah. Here we go with the cheese.
Chris, proceed with caution. The cheese stands alone. That is my favorite Harlan Ellison story.
Yeah?
The cheese stands alone. Yeah, I love that story.
That is a great reference. Can I just say, I absolutely love the phrase, crazy as a soup sandwich. Yeah, that's a great phrase. And a really good episode of the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Hey, Julie.
I had the wrong start. Well, we started at normal time. But hi, Julie, anyway. Hello.
Hi, Julie.
we have grilled cheese, not cold cheese.
That's right.
Yeah, but you also have cold cheese as well. Because I've been to America, I've seen it, mate. So I've seen it with my own eyes. So that classic, who am I going to believe, my own eyes or you?
I don't know who you saw that with, but
Be the
We need to
cuties.
see the cuties.
she means your pups. She means your pups.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Do a special video. Nova is a golden retriever. There we go. So Nicole's new puppy is a golden retriever. Do you have any tips? This is interesting. It's important on handing the infamous golden stops rolls while walking. Golden retrievers are famous for just stopping and refusing to move.
Yeah. And they'll just flop over. I try to get mine to come in the house, and they'll be standing there, and they just flop and start rolling around. Yeah, there's no, it's hopeless. You just have to let them do what they're doing.
There was a time in me and my wife's early relationship where we had a Pekingese and a Chihuahua. Right, the Chihuahua would walk for hours and hours and hours and still want to keep walking. So you had to take the Chihuahua out. The Pekingese, Cleo, bless her, she hated going for a walk, and I'd take them both out, and about halfway down the road, she'd be refusing to move, and she'd be doing this. So I'd pick her up, and she was quite a heavy lump by then as well, and I'd carry her while I'm taking the other dog for a walk, and it was just ridiculous. So yeah, I'll never forget that. She was so stubborn. Pekingeses are well stubborn. And Pekingeses are my wife's favorite type of dog as well. So we will get another Pekingese at some point. She likes animals with flat noses. I don't know what it is, but she always used to go for half Persian cats as well. But Cherry's not a half Persian. If your dogs appear in all your thumbnails, you will get a lot of subs.
Okay.
He's got pets, so we have to see them.
We have to see them. Here we go.
We don't see them.
They're fictional. Okay.
You're getting branded a liar now.
A video or they don't exist.
Yep.
I miss Franny's weird puppy on the walk pavement. Double rainbow got a picture. Double rainbow. So talking about the two dogs, right? Still raining here. Oh God, we haven't seen rain for a while. Pearl and the birds look so pathetic right now. The hoopla is real for Between the Two Fires. 5 stars easy. Also, the Winter King TV show was a travesty of an abomination. You should erase it from your memory. It was cancelled. Yeah, we'd watch an episode and go, should we carry on watching this? And we'd have like a 5-minute discussion whether to keep going or not. So it wasn't amazing, but we kept watching it because there was something about it that made it, what are they going to do next? But it was a bit odd, really, to be fair. Sent pictures on Voxer. So clearly our chat is not interesting enough. The end of Two Towers is in Return of the King film. Oh, here we go. So the end of the Two Towers book is in the Return of the King film. But other than that, it's pretty close.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, it's the end of the Two Towers book. Right.
Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything. That's like the reverse order, so I won't spoil anything by watching this second. Got it.
Yeah, 2 chapters into the next book. Yeah. So is that the Frodo stuff or the other stuff? Let me know. I think because I'm kind of curious. Badly adapted or just plain bad, Heidi? That's talking about the Winter King. Joe and Dave's daughter know how to.
Yeah.
That scene is much better punch in the film compared to the book. I still sob even after all of what rewatching. What's that about? Might be the end of the Two Towers, maybe. Oh, here we go. Life Traders are my favourite of the. And he's a big Robin Hobb fan as well.
Okay.
And Heidi says,
number 1.
Life Traders #1. Favorite books from the series are Ship of Magic, which you just mentioned. Hold on. Fool's Errand and Royal Assassin.
1 from each of the first 3. Oh, okay.
Cool. Bernard Hill is underrated. He really is, and he's amazing. He plays Theoden, the the king of the humans, the Rohim. Yeah, he was a really famous British actor before that. He was in loads of stuff over here, so it's quite cool that he got to play that. We do Lord of the Rings marathons. Watch day should do.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we should watch that. We should do it together. That'd be fun. Read all of Christopher Moore. Oh, nice. One of my autobiographers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like his stuff. I've got one that's on my immediate TBR thing. You'll see it behind my videos. That was quite a new one that came out. It was it's called Razzmatazz. Kat, have you read Razzmatazz? Tell me if you've read that one, because it looks like you might have done. That was a strong performance. Theoden in general is a great character. Yeah. He's I love the way they did the bit where he's all under Saruman's power. That was good the way he did
that was a great scene.
Yeah, amazing. I told Daddy if I ever get married, it's gonna be Halloween, and he's gonna walk me down the that's it. That's amazing. I love the Faramir and Owen romance chapter in the hospital when they're left behind while everyone else went to the Black Gate in Return of the King. Not in the movie. Yeah, they didn't do that in the movie. Yes, that's one of the changes. Is it old enough? Just have it on my 70 before 70 list. And felt it was time. Love the title. Which one is that? Love the title. Not sure what that one means. Don't know.
Maybe the Christopher Moore one?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Sword and the Horse. Love the White Rider chapter in the Two Towers. Yeah. Do you do all the meals with the marathon? 11s is I'll be petting the horse and ignoring the wannabe groom. unless the groom was Viggo Mortensen. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. No in between. One breakfast, yes, but what about second breakfast? Lord of the Rings marathon requires serious prep. Made the mistake of watching all 6 in one go and never again. It is quite full on. Yeah, if you're watching the special editions.
All 6. Is that including the Hobbit movies?
That'd be the Hobbit movies as well. Yeah, that would be. What's that? That's about 9 hours for the Lord of the Rings ones. Hobbit ones are probably just as long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
11s is lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, supper. Just one breakfast. I hear more good than bad about Holly. Don't really hear much middle of the road opinions. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Enjoying Salem's Lot. Yeah. It's a great book. Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Yeah, that's what that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just the first word that's different over here. Have a pic of a baby seagull if you want me to send it to you, Kat. I think that's probably what they've been doing. Need to see the baby. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was it. Cheese and pickle. Oh, so that's Constance. Constance American saying how great cheese and pickle sandwich is. Dave, read it. The main character in The Winter Night is not Arthur, but I guess the TV producer couldn't handle that fact. I watched the pilot and the MC is hardly in it. The main character's hardly in it. They threw the book in the garbage. Oh, okay. Never been a pickle fan. I like pickle.
Yeah, no pickles.
It's not the same as a pickle. Sorry, it's not like a gherkin. Over here, what you'd call a pickle, we call a gherkin. Pickle was like a really weird thing to describe. So I'll bring some over one day.
So here a pickle, and I know this is going to blow your mind. This could blow your mind, but a pickle is a pickled cucumber over here.
Yeah. So and we have pickled onions over here massively. Pickled onions are really popular. And we have pickled cucumber called a gherkin, but we also have pickled. What we have pickled is pickled stuff. but it's got some other sauce on it and stuff. So it's like
It's pickled what? A pickle is pickled.
I don't know, bits.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
it's like a pickled hot dog or something.
I don't know what it is. Someone tell me in
Is
the
it
chat-
pickled pork? Is it pickled pork roll?
It's not meat. It's not meat. Aaron, tell me. Aaron or Jenny, tell me what the hell Branston pickle is. But yeah. Are they going to talk about cold cheese now? It's not alone in the sandwich. No, usually it's very rare to see cheese on its own. It would be with salad or mayonnaise or pickle or whatever.
Oh, now he's backtracking, Cat. Now he's backtracking.
Backtracking. It's still cold. Bread and butter with it. Bread and butter with it. That just makes it a sandwich. Olive smooches. The olive's gone again.
It's resting.
Butter is for toast. Sandwiches get mayonnaise.
That's
unless
true.
It's grilled cheese sandwich.
That's true. I agree with everything Kat just said. Take note, Garrett.
If I ever make you a sandwich, I won't put butter in it. That's
We've barely seen the sun
in 3 weeks.
Must have-
Really?
Really? And you've been loving it? Oh, because it's not so hot.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
apparently they were going to get thunderstorms over here, which is interesting because it's been so ridiculously hot. Probably a lot of people love the fact they're going to get a thunderstorm.
Mm.
So that is apparently on its way in the next couple of days.
Agents in like southern U.S.
Right. What, like where in southern US?
Well, right now, he probably doesn't care if I say. Right now, he's in Georgia.
Georgia.
It's like one state up above from the bottom, from the southern border.
I'm sure it's a big place. I'm sure you're not ratted out exactly where
It's a big place. It's a lot bigger than Portsmouth.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for labs, retrievers, but I'll snuggle any animal that lets me. It's no secret. Oh, absolutely. Cat's the biggest fan. Me and my husband must accept our puppy fate, being a golden roller stopper. With all our research, I don't know why that didn't pop up.
So,
But
Chris,
it's everywhere.
I assume it's fair to say that we will be seeing the pups in the next video.
100%.
Okay.
If not them down in the off, there will be some pictures or they'll make an appearance somehow.
Okay. Just want to make sure you got the message clear.
I got
okay.
the message loud and clear.
I don't actually understand this comment. You're interesting, but double rainbow, extremely rare. So picture.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like she's just randomly putting words on the screen. Double rainbow, extremely rare. So picture.
So picture.
Well, double rainbows are really rare.
Right.
And I think double rainbows. I think double rainbows are used when somebody.
I said she's talking in a chat when we're not interesting enough, and that's why she's saying you're interesting, but there's a double rainbow she's looking at.
Oh,
that's what it is. I understand now.
Yeah.
It's all right. We appreciate you being here, even if you're looking at something else. End of the third ship movie is the Boromir bit that starts Two Towers. Oh, that starts Two Towers. Oh, Christ, I forgot that. That's a huge part of that. That's a really good way to finish the first film, though. So I get why they did that.
Yeah.
Few announced DC animated shows, including adapting Absolute Batman. Super excited.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to see, because I know you're really into the Superman movie, Gareth. You did a video especially on it. I'm going to see, have you seen Supergirl?
We're going to go Tuesday, I think.
I'm going Saturday.
Nice.
And then I'm going to hurry up and I'm going to put up a video about it before you do.
Well, it's weird because I said to Ali, I don't want to see anything online about it. I want to just see it. And then she's like, well, we can't go yet. We're going to go next week and all this. And I've already seen tons of people say they think it's crap. So
don't listen to the haters.
Yeah, I'm sure I really like it. But, you know, you can have that voice in your head. I'd rather that wasn't there because I know I'd like it. But there we go. People like moaning, don't they?
They sure do.
Yeah, and Frodo's last few chapters of the Two Towers got moved to the third film due to too many climactic battles. Last few chapters of Two Towers. Yeah, that makes sense as well, I reckon. I think they paced that quite well. But I think they might have missed some. Jenny, you can tell me this or not, but they might have missed some of the Return of the King stuff out as well that Frodo did, maybe. Oh, yeah. So, Razzmatazz is a sequel to Noir. Yeah, Noir was brilliant. Very good. This year, he had Anima Rising come out. Oh, okay. It's a take on Frankenstein. He often does like a parody of something that's really familiar. Because I know I've got one, there's a parody of Moby Dick and but yeah, Noir was like a parody of the whole kind of hard-boiled crime thing, with a bit of a sci-fi bend to it. It was really good. So yeah, that's cool. It's good to know, Kat. Love the title, The Star's My Destination. It's on 70 before 70 list. It's a great book. Isn't it, Chris?
Yes, it is.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Halford Bester was astonishing. Yeah.
Need to see that poster.
Yeah, I need to see that poster too. Of all the Hobbit breakfasts.
Oh yeah. 9 hours special edition, probably close to 12 hours.
Oh.
Is it? Yeah, I suppose that's true actually, yeah.
Wow.
I have to put it in a post for you, Constance. I found it forever ago and had to put it front and center of the kitchen. I can't believe I'm not catching up much, am I? I'm trying. Oh, hold on.
Time-wise, you are, but just,
yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, we'll be there in a minute. Then we'll share our biscuits. It's not the special edition. It's the only edition. Theatrical is for cowards. I'm sure there's many people who've only seen the theatrical edition. I was thinking of gherkins, Gareth. Sweet pickle and aged sharp cheddar. So sweet and so cold. There you go. Yeah. No one really knows what's in Branston pickle. It's one of the big mysteries. Yeah, when you're saying what is pickle, I'm like, I don't know how to describe it.
Wait a second.
Branston's the make. Branston's the company that make it.
We have an Instagrammer over here that's very popular.
Right.
And it's 3 dogs that are, and they're very funny. It's 3 they're like little Shih Tzu mix things. The main one is Branston. He's the troublemaker.
Right.
You've never heard of this one?
Is he named after Branston the make that make
pickle? His name is, he's the main troublemaker, Branston, but his cohorts are Pickle and Gizmo.
Okay.
Brilliant. I love it.
What's the Gizmo? Is there any relation? Does Gizmo?
The only Gizmo I know is the Gremlin, the Mogwai. One of the greatest films of all time. Come on, Chris, back me up. Gremlins.
So I agree, but my problem with Gremlins is that like they're warm-blooded, right? And then they go out and they're running in the snow, and isn't the snow going to melt on their skin and make them multiply like crazy?
Yeah, I think you're thinking too hard.
Yeah, you're right. Because you don't need your brain for that movie. You just need to have fun. But I get that happens to me sometimes.
No, I get it.
I'm a wet blanket sometimes.
But I'm going to watch it differently now. Next time I watch Gremlins, I'll be going, hey, they shouldn't be in the snow. What the hell's going on? This is bullshit. And I'll throw a shoe at my TV screen. And I ain't watching that shit anymore. Joe Dante's a twat. If your bits are pickled, you may need to see a doctor. Yeah, don't pickle your bits. Same here in West Tennessee. Had sun today though. That's good. I mean, we've got too much of it at the minute, but yeah. On which part of Georgia? Is that what it is? On which part of Georgia?
Yeah, asking Aiden.
Cat's going to go around with the dogs. No pups, no subs. No pups, no subs.
Okay, I got it. I better write that down. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah. You'll do 10 rules of BookTube, and one of them will be no pups, no subs. I don't want no subs. Subs is the guy that can't get no love from me. Yeah,
all right.
It should be BookTube's new motto, Lane. No pups, no subs.
No pups, no subs.
Also check Voxer.
Oh, she sent it?
She sent some pictures on Voxer. I can't do that now. I'll be even more behind.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they missed 2 or 3 chapters due to the too many. I remember when I read Return of the King, I was a teenager, but I remember thinking, oh my God, there's so many endings. And I knew they didn't do them all in the film. And I think it's because it would have alienated people.
Oh, that's the baby seagull? Wow.
Oh, that's lovely. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There are a lot of endings for Return of the King. Yeah, absolutely. Because you've also got the Scouring in the Shire.
That's a better one.
Oh, wow. Looks like a Dalmatian.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know about Supergirl. I'd love to like it. Exactly. Go in the cinema wanting to like it. I think that's the key to it, really.
Positive attitude, Constance. Positive attitude. No.
Keep picking movies, see that.
I can't wait to see Disclosure Day. I actually didn't realize that. I didn't realize it dropped, actually.
Yeah, I want to see it. I might end up seeing that on my own, I think. But yeah, I want to see that. I want to see it before it goes. It's Spielberg, so it'll be in the cinema for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you think that, and then you go, "Oh my God, I didn't realize it's been out for a month. I thought it'd been out for 2 weeks." And then it goes. Nova is awake. I'm off. Okay, gotta be a parent to your puppy. Thanks, Nicole. Jenny, it's as hard as trying to explain H.P. brown sauce and Worcestershire sauce. They just taste great, and it's so hard to explain our sauces because brown sauce or daddy's sauce, as it's sometimes called, it's quite spicy, but it's still really hard to describe. It's better to just go, yeah, this is what it tastes like, and just give you some. And Worcestershire sauce is really similar. It's not as good, but it's very similar. And like down here, because I was having some crackers. See, this is margarine, but it's called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not butter. But, some people can't believe it's not butter. See you later, Nicole. See, you're going to miss all the biscuit bits. We're nearly there. Brown sauce is unknown. Worcestershire sauce is amazing. Okay, so I don't know. I think I might have seen some brown sauce over in America. I think. Love that song. Describes as a kind of get from me. I haven't been to the cinema since Project Hail Mary. Well, Project Hail Mary wasn't that long ago, really. But that is an incredible. No. Did you like that film? Did you see it?
I never saw it. Everyone I know who saw it loved it completely. And I haven't had a chance to see it. I haven't heard a bad thing about it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can relate to this because you said that you do like cry a lot of stuff. I cried during the end credits of Project Hail Mary, and it wasn't because of the particular. It's not got it's not got a kind of ending that would make you cry. But the reason why I was crying was I was so overwhelmed at how good the film was and what a surprisingly accurate adaptation of the book it was, that I didn't think they'd do the ending. And when they did the ending, I was just so overwhelmed with happiness because the ending is so great, such a brilliant ending. And the fact they did that, I couldn't believe it. So I was literally like tears were going down my face as the credits were rolling because I enjoyed it so much and I was so pleased it had been made.
That's great.
Yeah. I was so pleased that they'd done that film like they did it.
Without, I don't know if you can say it without spoiling. So, I mean, don't spoil, obviously, but why? Are you able to explain why that was shocking that they did that ending?
Because it's a really bizarre happy ending, isn't it? It's not a normal happy ending.
Yeah, right.
So I thought they would be like cowardly and just actually do what a more traditional happy ending would be.
I thought you meant because it would somatically be hard to do, but you just thought it wouldn't be well received.
Yeah, I thought they wouldn't even do it. I thought they'd do what you'd expect them to do, because it is a twist ending, really, isn't it? You don't expect that. When it happens, you go, "Wow, that was cool," but you're not expecting it. Yeah. And if you've read the book, you are expecting it, but then you're kind of thinking, "But I bet they won't do it." And then they did. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh my God, what a beautiful, fantastic thing to happen!" Yeah, so pleased. I was so pleased.
Yeah,
I was, amazing. And I was going back with my wife in the car. I was going, "What did you think? What did you think?" And she was like, "Yeah, it was all right."
Oh my God! Yeah, you haven't read or watched it, Chris?
No, I haven't read the book or seen the movie. No.
I'd say read the book now, because you have to make an effort to find the film. I think the book's better.
Books are
but-
definitely better. It's
Yeah.
just like The Martian. The book is way better. I enjoyed the movie, but way better. The book is way better.
Yeah, the book's better, but it is remarkable how good the film is, I think.
Yeah, that ending wasn't actually even the most emotional part for me. The I have to say it in a non-spoilery way, but the real crisis, like the scariest crisis. Just think like breaking glass. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was the part that was most
Yeah.
most emotional for me. That was
yeah. But that's what
Yeah.
that's what I mean, because I wasn't reacting to the ending. I was reacting to the fact that I spent 2.5 hours
yeah,
watching the perfect way to adapt that film, that
Yeah.
book. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was overwhelmed by. It wasn't really the ending as such. I mean, I was pleased I did the ending, but like you said, all those scenes which were done so well that really hit you. It's such a great story, and it's such
Yeah.
a great character, and the way they did him with the other character, I was just beautiful, absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful. You know,
yeah.
amazing. It's so nice that now and again a film comes around like that.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to see Supergirl, right? And I know I'm going to enjoy it, but I know it won't be one of my favorite films. Do you know what I mean? It'll be like a bit of fun, and it'll be. I probably won't see lots of faults in it, but I won't be expecting a lot. It'll be like that was fun. I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? It's
I think
like
you're being a little. I think you're being a little prejudgy.
No, I don't think so, because I'm going in positively. I'm expecting to really like it, but I don't expect it to be mind blowing. I expect it. Do you know what I mean? It's like if it was a Guardians of the Galaxy film, I would expect it to be mind blowing. And that's still James Gunn's brain involved. I don't know how much he wrote Supergirl or got involved with Supergirl, but I love the trailer and stuff. I know I'm gonna like it. But with Project Hail Mary, it was just something else. It was science fiction in film form, as you'd want to see it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because I love science fiction, but sometimes people think science fiction is just really shallow, pew 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 pew. You know.
Yeah.
So when it does more than that,
Mhm.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the shallow pew 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 as well. You know.
Mhm.
So yeah, I really enjoyed the Mandalorian film.
No, I didn't see. I've never seen that show.
Well, lots of people didn't like it, but I liked it.
Yeah,
I love the show. You should. The show's brilliant.
Yeah, the show is brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, I'd die on the hill praising the show. Yeah, the film I understand. Well, I don't really. To be honest, I don't really get it, because actually I think the film's really good. Actually, so I think people would just go. I think people going to cinema just wanting to not like something. I think.
Mm-hmm. There's just a lot of bitterness out there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know why they do it. The last movie I saw in the theater was that Watchers or something, where the class disappeared. Oh,
Weapons.
Yeah.
Which I recently saw. Have you? Because you've seen it, Dave.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a film!
That was great.
What a film!
I'll tell you. Go ahead.
No, go. You go.
The scene that really got me was when the aunt showed up at the principal's house, and they were in the kitchen, and I just thought, oh my god!
Oh yeah!
Oh man, that I will never forget that scene.
And she starts putting it in the pot and all that.
Yeah,
Oh
and she's cutting her hand with that thing, and boy,
so unsettling, that movie.
Ooh.
They're doing a second one, I think, right?
Are they?
I think so. Yeah,
That's what I heard,
think they pretty much decided right away.
I know the next film that he's doing, because he's clearly a bit of a genius, I think, but the next film that he's doing is a reworking kind of sideways look at Resident Evil.
Oh.
So there's a new Resident Evil film that he's created, and he said, as a part of the publicity, that it's got nothing to do with the game or the previous films, except it's set in that world. So there's no characters that have been in it before, but it's set in that world.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. But have you seen Barbarian?
Was that the one where they were down in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That So I liked it, but I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about it because I'll tell you the ending. I didn't like the ending, but
Okay.
going down there and seeing all of the like a guy in the bed and all of that. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
I again, because I had a few really nice experiences with films, and with that one, I was told you got to see it, go in blind, don't look, don't find out anything about it, just watch it. And obviously, the first 10 minutes, you think, oh, I know what this film's going to be. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. And then it starts going inside of you, go, what the hell is this? And then it goes to another level. You go, what is this? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just keeps going mental. It's
Yeah.
It's like the guy has got a very interesting brain. This guy
Mm-hmm.
who did Barbarian and Weapons, amazing, absolutely amazing. And at the end, I was a bit knackered. I was just like, oh, I need a rest after watching that
because it was stressful. It was really stressful. That Barbarian, you know, it exhausts your body when you're in a lot of stress like that.
And that's what horror films should be like.
Yeah.
100%.
Always give a credit.
And it wasn't from jump scares, was it? It wasn't
Right.
like just, you know, because that's such an easy way of making you think, oh, this is an effective horror film. This is great. They're going to love it. But if you can make it creepy and make your brain think, oh, what am I watching? And what am I going to see next? And what's happening to that character? All that is clever.
Yeah.
That's a different level.
Yeah, it's very different. Sorry, go ahead.
You just don't see that. I mean, I wish people would study The Exorcist who are going to make horror movies now, because that's how you do it. Everybody wants to use CGI and all of these special effects to try to make things just look cool, and they're not. It isn't scary. Yeah. The Exorcist was so much about the ambiance of the whole thing. I mean, you just feel that dread through the whole movie. Yeah, and it just doesn't happen. You don't see that much these days.
And I tell you what, I've just reminded myself of a film that I'm going to be talking about with Jeff on Saturday. We're doing a top 10 Westerns thing. But talking about films that are really shocking, go on a sideways bend that you're not expecting. Have you guys seen Bone Tomahawk?
Yeah, we talked about. Oh.
Yeah, we talked about it in a message, didn't we? Yeah. Unbelievable film. Unbelievable film. And that's so, Dave, if you get a chance to see it, look it up, because is it two women? Two women get abducted, right? Two women.
Yes.
And Matthew Fox is one of the actors, actually, Dave.
Oh.
Matthew Fox is the husband of one of them, I think. And him and a few other people create a posse. They're going to find these two women that have been abducted. And they do not expect...
I mean, if you want to talk about defying expectations and not knowing where, and this is another one where don't read anything about it, don't watch it.
Don't read anything about it.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's some things you just won't forget that you see in that film.
Yeah, and
I'll watch it.
It is so good. I mean, that was another where I just wanted to cheer at the end, because I couldn't believe. I was like, oh, they did it right. They got this right. Because it starts out and you think, I had my brother watch it, and he texted me and he said, oh God, what have you done? You know, and I said, just keep watching. Okay. Just.
Yeah. Cause it starts off quite sedate, doesn't it? It's like, it's an ordinary Western, seeing stuff like this all the time. They're going to rescue someone, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And then it goes right into the dark. Yeah.
It goes dark. It gets dark. Yeah, you'll love it, Dave. You will absolutely love it. It's not for everyone. Some people just turn it off and go, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll love it, Dave, honestly.
Okay.
Amazing. And I think I watched that without knowing what to expect. I think I watched it out of curiosity. I thought, oh yeah, go on, I'll watch that. Seems interesting. I like the actors. You know, I think it was one of those.
I did the same thing.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. I kept pausing it and going, what? I mean, I was losing my mind.
It's so good when something surprises you like that. And I tell you what, there's another one that goes sideways that you may have seen it, because it did get an Oscar for best film, I think, the year. And it was so nice because it's a Korean film. It's Bong Joon-ho, and he'd done Snowpiercer. So he's done a Hollywood film, but this wasn't Hollywood. It was a Korean film in Korean called Parasite.
I never saw that.
Yeah, if you can see it, it's so good. And it was just this random moment. We were in Oxford, and I was like, I wanted to do other things in the evening, and Ali, my wife, was like, I just want to settle back in the hotel now. I've had enough. I've had a good day. But you can go out. You can go out and do something if you want. I thought, well, there's a cinema next door, so I'll go in there and just see what's on. She was like, yeah. So I went next door to this cinema, and I thought, what's on? I don't know these. And then I thought, I've heard about Parasite. I didn't know anything about it, but I'd heard that people were talking about it. And it was before the Oscar thing, so it was just like murmurs. They said vague stuff about it. I thought, I'll give that one a go. Solid. And it was so good. I didn't know anything, because there's two moments in the film where it just goes up a level, and you're just like, what? And it's kind of about rich and poor, but the actual things that happen are so unexpected. It starts with a guy that it's a really poor family, and a young guy, sort of early 20s, maybe late teens, goes for a job with his rich family, and he's just working in the house, and then his sister goes for a job with the same family and pretends that they're not brother and sister because they think that will harm it. And then their dad applies for a job as the driver, but again pretends that he's not a member of the family. And then the mum also applies for the job to work with the family and pretends that she's not the mum. So all four of them are working for this family, and that's the silly, simple, ordinary bit. And it just goes crazy.
Wow.
It goes absolutely crazy. It's amazing. And while you're watching it, you're also understanding that he's making comments about rich and poor all the way through it, but in a really bizarre way. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. So if you can get a chance to see Parasite, that was amazing. Okay. Let's go back to this for a sec. So Agent Spywalker said that they had Sun 2, 90 plus. Yeah, so down in southern Georgia, just above the state line. Yeah, so this is the kind of temperature we're at in it. Didn't get down towards the state line very often when I lived there. So you didn't have to cross the state line to get out of trouble, by the sounds of it. I really like the few changes from book to film they did. Is that Lord of the Rings still?
I don't know.
We're talking about loads of other films, but it's confusing, isn't it? Time to feed the babies and get dinner started. We're over 3 hours, so we haven't done the biscuits yet.
Doesn't even feel like it, honestly.
Yeah, you promised me biscuits a while ago.
I know, maybe I can see the end of this list, but maybe we should go to biscuits and then we'll do some more commenting in a minute. Although he says, Agent Spywalker say, I'm looking forward to Supergirl, regardless of the review.
Yeah.
I'm interested in it. I think it's going to be good. Even more excited for Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Yeah, that's going to be brilliant. Yeah. I can't wait for that. That's soon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, my whole family's going to go see that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, because I said, because my wife's going away a lot in the summer, and I said, are you around this day? And she went, I'm not sure why. Because that's when Spider-Man's coming out. And again, I don't want it spoiled. It's not like it's not about plot spoilers. It's about someone saying what they think of it, and then you've got that thought in your head. Elaine says still needs to read and watch The Martian. Yeah. Amazing story. Yeah. Same feelings about The Martian. Right, let's stop it there and talk about biscuits. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So who's going first?
What you got, Chris?
I have this gigantic pack of digestives.
Woo!
Yeah, Gareth sent me an email about this, and it said, I think it just said bring biscuits, or right. And I thought, ooh, okay, it seemed kind of ominous. And then maybe 4 spaces down there was a smiley face, and I said, oh, okay.
Bring biscuits.
So I ran, as soon as I read that, I ran on Amazon and I bought these, but I bought like 950,000 of them. I didn't pay attention to what I was buying. So I have these huge packs of these. And I
Well, you
like
got
them.
like a box full of them over you or something.
Yeah, it was this big box, and then there were these two giant things. So I have like four of these giant things here, but they're good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
What kind you got there?
What is it, McVitie's? Is that what it is?
McVitie's, yeah.
McVitie's, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest biscuit company over here.
Yeah,
it's all original flavor. It looks like.
Yeah, just original. Yeah.
You like them?
I do like them. Yeah, I was surprised.
I mean, we usually make people eat one on screen.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, one of the most popular biscuits over here is the half chocolate covered digestives. They're really popular over here. So, but
we like to see the inside of the cookie of the biscuit. What's it look like on the inside? Nothing special, really.
Kind of like a cracker. But they're good. I like it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you'll accidentally eat a whole packet and go, oh, maybe so many.
I can see myself eating these while watching a movie for sure.
There's a phrase over here where something's really moreish, and you just keep wanting more.
Oh, moreish. Oh, I like that.
Oliver's getting all frisky.
All right, you can have yours. You already started. But she's having. She's having beef recipe bits.
Beef recipe bits, lovely.
Beef recipe bits.
Love it.
So that's yours. I'm gonna go next because I'm hungry. You made me wait too long. So
yeah, that's good.
I have a special treat tonight. It's barely a biscuit, but I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice.
This is peanut butter crispy rice bites.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Look at those, right?
Yeah.
You can't have this. It has chocolate, Bubs. Oh, they each have their own little package. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh.
They're individually wrapped.
Very posh.
Afternoon snack.
Yes, please.
Afternoon delight.
All right, let's see.
Do you want some biscuits as well, Cherry? Hold on. We'll try and do for Cherry what you do for Olive. See if she sticks around. She's not even paying attention though.
Oh wow, those are thick.
All right.
No, she's not bothered. Is it nice? Peanut butter, rice, biscuit.
That's well good. That is well good. They're not very good for ASMR though.
Yeah, because they'll be a bit soft, won't they? You won't have much of a crunch.
Not too soft.
So I just tried to give Cherry a bit of biscuit, and she literally wanted me to stroke her with it. That's not really what you do with a biscuit.
Oh,
she's confused.
Well, that's what some people do with a biscuit.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come over here, darling. I'll stroke you with my biscuit.
I mean, I don't know if Kat's still here, but she probably wouldn't think that's weird.
Yeah, Cat like that. Right, so I am breaking a rule because I was saying to Chris that because this is a one-off moment where we're showcasing a new channel, I thought I'd do something I don't normally do, and that is to celebrate what I call fake biscuits, because it says 35% less sugar.
Oh.
35% less sugar. It sounds immoral.
Almost. Yeah.
But they're really nice. They're actually really nice. So Nairn's is a Scottish company. So shout out to Jenny.
Oh.
And they are quite hard to find. So there's another company, this company here. Look. Guion. They're in a lot of other places. It's much easier to find sugar-free biscuits or low-sugar biscuits from this company, Guion.
Mm-hmm.
But these Nairn biscuits are really nice. These you can taste that there's not a lot of sugar in those.
Yeah.
But these are disguised. They're not so bad. They're quite nice.
They look kind of nice.
So, yeah, so these are Divine Dark Chocolate Chip, they're called.
Divine.
And if you didn't know, and these are oat biscuits as well, which is obviously a good sign. Hobnobs are oat biscuits, obviously. But dark chocolate is better for diabetics. I don't know if you know that. Did you know that?
Less sugar, right?
Yeah. So if you look at the 3 different types of chocolate, milk chocolate's the worst. Sorry, not milk chocolate. White chocolate's the worst. Milk chocolate is still not great, and dark chocolate is much better. So that's what they tell you. So these come in little packets as well.
Yeah.
I feel left out.
Yeah, where's your extra packaging?
Yeah,
yours is much better for the environment. Obviously, this is destroying the planet. So we have the extra guilt added to our eating. So these are genuinely really nice. So when because Ali found these, it's very hard to find this company for some reason, but she found some, and it's got a really nice rich taste to it. They're quite thin. But they are very nice. So you can see the chocolate chip in there.
Yeah. Looks divine.
And dark.
And dark. Dark and divine.
There's definitely going to be a crunch.
Sounds like the name of one of Chris's books that he would.
You hear that? Hear that?
I can't really hear it, but I trust you. Let me see the inside. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That looks good.
There's chocolate in there, yeah.
Yeah.
And you see the oaty bits in there as well. It's very nice. So I'm really pleased to have these. So it doesn't feel too much like a letdown because I don't really want to celebrate biscuits with less sugar. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But these are really nice. It doesn't feel like fake biscuits. So, that's all good. So well done, Nan.
They look good.
Yeah, they're good. So there we are. So that's what I'm going with. And actually, they do keep quite well because they're all packaged differently. So there's like about 4 in each little packet.
Meanwhile, Chris has to eat like 80 digestives in like 2 days.
Yeah, open them all up and then go, oh, shit.
I'm going to throw them out in the yard for the birds.
Yeah. Awesome.
Who else we got?
So, I was going to ask you, we need to get back to comments, but you said that you're a writer. So tell us what you've written.
I've never had anything published, but I write. I don't know how to do. I guess they're kind of like horror stories, but they. Well, there's something I'm working on now is called The Dreadful Whatevers. And it's based on I had this recurring dream for a week. And every night I would fall asleep, but it didn't feel like I was asleep. So it was really weird. But this black cat would appear in my room. And then after the black cat would appear, this thing would come out of my closet. It was like it came out at the top and it was in the air. It was like someone was dumping out an inkwell in the air and it was just spreading. And then it came down above me in my bed and this snout, kind of like like a barracuda or something. It came out of there and it just opened up its mouth with all these teeth and roared in my face. And that was every night. It was some variation of that dream. I stopped going into my room. I stopped sleeping. And so.
Well, you got some pretty intense dreams.
Yeah, they're like movies. Yeah, they're. I mean, I maybe I should do a video just on that stuff. They're crazy. I had another dream about like these baby
Friday
machines.
Dream update.
Yeah, there was a dream about these baby machines, and it was like you would get a soda, but you would make a baby in it, and there was a bowl at the bottom where the fetus would grow, and just wild.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you got to write that. That's amazing. I love that.
Just a lot of crazy stuff.
That definitely sounds like a good story right there, man.
Yeah.
So I had that one.
I used to wake up and I would just write them all down, and I have that dream diary somewhere.
Oh my
But-
God, a fetus vending machine.
Yeah. And you could pick what, I want him to have brown hair. I want it to be a boy. And he's going to be, it was all the buttons like you were picking. And then it would fill up with amniotic fluid and you could watch the baby grow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Do it.
Yeah. So I write stuff like that, like just kind of weird stuff. But then with the dreadful whatevers, they're like, I'm having trouble writing now. And so I'm trying to incorporate those creepy dreams with the fact that I'm struggling right now, that I'm kind of blocked, and I'm blaming it on those things, whatever
Right.
they were. So
Okay.
it's kind of like a fiction, nonfiction.
So those
Kind of-
creatures are harming the character in a way.
Yeah.
You feel
So
like-
they came out and did something to me and made it hard for me to write. And I don't know. So that's where I'm at in the process of trying to figure out what to do with that. But it's those kinds of things.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. No problem with that. That's awesome. But yeah, put all that stuff down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
and when I was writing about the Together League, those things I read in that in the video that I was trying to give those guys the books, I was writing that kind of stuff. I have all of these characters for that. I have the good guys and the bad guys, and I'm trying to do something with all of those characters as well. And I don't know, we'll see. But those guys are really based on, they go out and they do things that are good, but they're bad, right? So they've got to fight the bad guys and they kill the bad guys. But then they do things to make up for that. So, like, I had them giving away books on Harlan Ellison's website, which doesn't really equal bumping somebody off. But that's... So there was a balance, right? They were all about balance, and that's what they meant by balance, is we go out and we do this bad thing and we've got to put something good in the world. And that's what the Together League is, and that's what those stories would be about.
Nice.
So
are you finding it hard to actually put pen to paper because of like imposter syndrome or something, or is it just time or headspace?
I mean, I think it's part of that. And also something happened, I mean, I got really depressed, I talked about that too. And I got on antidepressants, and I don't know if that depression had something to do with this block that I'm going through. I don't know, but did you see the thing I put up about, the mysteries of Harris Burdick? Did you see that? Yeah. And so I want to try to write something about one of these little things, and maybe just focusing on something small will help make me break out of that rut.
That's a good idea. I had an idea I need to rewrite something that I was told I need to rewrite. I need to do that, but then again, that does me a thing because I'm like, well, does that mean it's not that good? And you end up.
That was his biography that he's talking
about. Well, I tell you what, I was going to write something about doing Beamers for 20 years, and I've just stopped. But that I did write about half a page, and then I just haven't done anything with it. But there's lots of stories, so I could do it. But the trouble was, I was doing that to sell at the 20th anniversary gig, and then two members of the band decided to leave the band, and the whole band has just been a bit of a nightmare at the minute. So I left that for a minute, But yeah, I had an idea for a story that was a little solemn, but it was still quite a nice idea. And I was going to write that, and it would be literally like a 5 or 6 page story, and it would just be a little vignette, little idea. And I think that's a good way of looking at it. If I'd have written that, then I could go, that's actually quite nice. That kind of works. And I'm not being particularly ambitious because it's a short story, but I think you need to give yourself a pat on the back sometimes, and it's hard, isn't it? If you haven't done anything new, or you haven't done anything that you can.
Yeah, it is.
But me reading the Brown Yelp Gang has helped my confidence a bit. So I'm reading it out loud on the Patreon, and actually I'm enjoying reading it, and that's good because most of it I don't remember because I read it about 4 years ago. So that's good, and that would be good. Yeah. So again, I don't know if that you'd have an equivalent to that, but sometimes if you read something that you've forgotten about was good, and you go, actually, this is all right, you know. Or, you know.
Yeah, and that does happen. I'll go back and read something and think, huh, I thought this was a bunch of crap, you know, and then I go, I wrote this,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
all right,
it's good. You just have to take it easy on yourself, and that's hard for me.
Yeah. No, that's true. You got to allow yourself to praise yourself sometimes. Yeah. We need to do the 8 questions soon, Dave, don't we?
Yeah.
But I'll try and get to the end of these comments. Did we have Pat here earlier?
No, Pat never came by.
We haven't had Pat today.
Pat.
Yeah, the show's been derailed. Jenny says, see you later, Pat. Have fun. I can't believe Jenny's still here. She can't be still here. It's 2:30 in the morning. She can't be still here. By Cat, been loving your posts. Awesome. James Gunn approved the Supergirl script, but didn't write it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to write just for Crypto. You want to watch it for Crypto? Yeah. He's a big part of it, isn't he? He's a big part of the plot.
Crypto is the best.
Get his own anime show. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. He was James Gunn really loved the Crypto character, so I think that's partly why he's in it. Yeah, you need to watch Weapons. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the kitchen of the principal.
Yeah.
That was creepy. Oh my god.
On the sides, so excited. Yeah, so yeah. So
oh, okay.
About it as well.
Okay. Yeah.
After Welcome to Raccoon City, I'm not getting my hopes up. I love the games. I'm reading the books with Noah, but the live action films just. Well, yeah, but this is the guy that did Barbarian and Weapons, so I don't think it's going to be like the other Resident Evil films. You know, the animated ones are great. Resident Evil films have been poop, but the director is a huge fan of the game and understands the story. It needs to be properly part of the game's lore, not just use the name as a coating for a Tory.
For a story.
For a story.
Yeah.
Tory means something in particular for us over here. The actors in The Exorcist really sold the oppressive experience the characters were going through. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You got it. If the actors are selling it, that's half the thing, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like you said. It's not about CGI. It's about the crew.
A story that
doesn't adapt it well. I'm going to try and be optimistic, but we keep getting burned. That's about Resident Evil, I think. Still.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I'm excited, but still skeptical. Okay.
Bone Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk. Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk. Oh my god. Yeah. Watch it, and then let us know if you're on the next show. Let us know what you thought when you watch it. Bone Tomahawk. yeah. There you go. Bone Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk. Get ready.
Bone.
Yeah.
Tomahawk.
Yeah, with Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is in it.
Kurt Russell as well. It's a great cast. Oh my god! And the guy that did it, it's a proper auteur thing again. The guy he wrote and directed it, and he had to front up his own money to do it. And people didn't want to make it, and then he managed to find a company that would do it. And it's a bit. There's a bit of a story behind the making of it as well. I watched a little thing, like an interview with him. Really interesting. Digestives with butter. I do that. Yes. I was showing the guys, Dave, when you were off, that I've got margarine that's called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter.
Yeah. Can't believe it's not butter.
Heard of Tomahawk trailer, really scared me. Well, the trailer wouldn't even show you most stuff either. Yeah, absolutely.
PB Bites. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Butter Bites.
Stroking with my
Stroking with my biscuit.
No, thanks. White chocolate is my favorite. Then milk chocolate. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean,
in order of sugar.
I quite like dark chocolate, but I'd always go with milk chocolate if I wasn't diabetic. So there we go. I'm still quite naughty, really. Keep forgetting some things everywhere here is harder to find south of the border. Yeah, because that's a Scottish company, so Jenny would be able to find those anywhere, probably. So put them in the yard. That sounds like a war crime. Just relate the dreams as facts. These are your stories. Yes. Make it into a plot for from. That could be so meta. Well, we're nearly at the end, I think. Yeah.
Dark
I've had
liquids
dreams
leaking
about
from my
dark
bedroom
liquid leaking from
ceiling.
my bedroom
Prepared
ceiling.
about.
Oh,
Huh.
wow.
Interesting.
Prepared a bout of depression, so kind of set her up to kind of cope with
Yeah.
it. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
And
he's still here.
Jenny's still here. Awesome. Right. So
Caught up. All right, Chris.
Okay.
You got time for the grade 8 questionnaire?
Absolutely.
All right.
This is a very special
I
moment.
mean, you probably heard about this. It's pretty famous, the grade 8 questionnaire.
Yeah. People were talking about it at work today.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1. And you will notice that Gareth gets absolutely giddy before each question.
I'm going to try and contain my excitement by eating another biscuit.
Number 1. Favorite biscuit.
Oh, it would have to be digestives.
Yeah. Well, you're having a party then, aren't you? Eh?
Me and the birds.
It's for the boys.
For the birds in the morning. All right. Favorite movie.
Oh.
Oh boy, that's hard. But I'm gonna go with the Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. I haven't seen that. I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's a beautiful
Love that
film.
movie. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Number 3. Favorite insult.
Oh my. Huh.
And it can be as explicit as you want because nobody is going to have a dirtier one than Nicole did. So
Yeah. And nobody's going to take this channel off because nobody's watching it.
Yeah. I think, I don't ever use it, but I like skunk dick.
I've never even heard that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever said it to anyone, but skunk dick is a really.
It's a good one.
You just said, I like skunk dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to take a little 8-second clip of that all over TikTok.
There we go. I'm ruined.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, number 4. Biggest pet peeve.
Oh boy. I can't stand buying books online and people have stickers on them that you can't remove.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. That's got to be if my books come with any kind of sticker on it, I lose my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all feel that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. During COVID, I bought a book and they put a sticker right on the front that said, this book has been like decontaminated or whatever. And I said,
What?
yeah.
This book has been decontaminated.
How
Yeah.
ironic. Yeah.
And I couldn't get the
Just
sticker
contaminated it.
off. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Wow.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah, I was mad.
What a bunch of skunk dicks.
What
Yeah,
a bunch of skunk
right?
dicks. Yep.
What's the collective noun for skunk dicks?
Oh.
A herd of skunk
Well,
dicks.
you gotta interrupt for the comments here. Just hit these.
What is skunk foreplay like?
Foreplay like.
It's very smelly.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Now he's starting to get a little heavier here. Question
Okay.
5. Question
Slightly
5.
different.
Do you have regrets?
Oh. Yes, but too few to mention.
Well, that's good.
Hey, that's the line.
Yeah, that's Frank Sinatra. But
Oh, okay.
yes, oh my gosh, I have a zillion regrets. I mean, I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for 18 years.
Oh, congrats.
But yeah, well, thank
Yeah.
you. But yes, so yeah, I have regrets around me like mosquitoes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Should I name one?
Well, you just
I
said
mean, if you
both,
want
so-
to, you don't
Oh.
have to. But...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't think. I'm trying to think. Oh, I mean, I guess the biggest regret, it just kind of, it's balls everything is. I just wish I had been better. I wish I had been more caring. That's another reason why I do things, why I give books away, because I was so selfish and I was so self-centered, and I just took from everything, and I took from the world, and I didn't want to give anything back.
Yeah.
So, that's a pretty big regret there, and I try to make up for that every day.
So this leads into question 6, which is, what would you do differently?
I would never have taken that first drink when I was 16.
Mm.
That's if I could go back, it would be to that. I would still have problems, but that just made everything so much worse. That I would go back and I would never take that drink.
That's I think, you correct me if I'm wrong, Gareth, but I think that's the most simple, concrete answer that we've had to that question.
Yeah, it's
Like
huge.
very clear.
Simple but huge.
I wouldn't do this, and that would.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right, number 7. What song sums up your attitude in life?
Oh boy. There's a song by Rufus Wainwright called "Beautiful Child," and there's another story that goes with that. But I was moved to New York, and I was in New York for about a month, and that's actually where I found out I was an alcoholic. And Rufus Wainwright's new album had come out at that point, and it was "Want One" was the album that had just been released. And I didn't listen to it until I had to get on the bus and come back home. And that song made it okay for me to come home. And that's the song of my life, I guess.
Wow, that's amazing.
Huh. He's having no trouble with these questions. He's just
Yeah.
Wow. I think this is the quickest we've gone through these questions.
But it's not even. But they're not even glib, are they? They're like powerful.
Yeah.
Answers.
They're like real answers.
Yeah.
All right. 8th and final question. What one person, living or dead, would you spend the day with?
Oh. I think that I would spend the day with Charles Darwin. Because I think evolution is fascinating. It is so completely misunderstood, and I'd want to just hear what he had to say about all of it, and what he was thinking, and how he was figuring all of these things out. I think that would be fascinating.
What a great answer.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
That's a great answer. All right, I'd say you did okay with this questionnaire.
Thank you. Yeah, all right.
Fantastic. You've had some comments, so some of the things you said. I'll go back before. So that was pre-sage, not prepared. So that was talking about the dream, wasn't it? Agent Spywalker says the great 8 questions have been a legend since the beginning of time. And the Iron Giant is voiced by Vin Diesel.
Huh.
Early role for him. And then obviously what is Skunk Foreplay? Smelly. We finally have rain here. So it's raining in Scotland. It's not raining here yet, but we're supposed to. I think thunder is supposed to go across the whole country. So, so nice one. I'm sure you need it. Going to freshen the air up a little bit. So Jenny's probably outside in the rain. We're just like enjoying it, and someone shouting, "Put some clothes on!" Awesome. Regrets like mosquitoes. Killer phrase. Yeah, you're a writer, Chris. And then the last comment. Congratulations on 18 years.
Over 20.
Over
Oh,
20.
nice,
Wow.
Dwayne. I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Wow. That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
great.
That's huge. Yeah, alcohol
All right.
is a very dangerous thing. So, yeah, I've had it at the other end, so not, but yeah, that's really cool that you managed to conquer it.
Thank you.
But like, I'm sure you can relate to Elaine saying one day at a time as well, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You start jumping ahead, and that's where you get in trouble. Yeah.
Awesome. So, go on, Dave. You look like you're going to say something.
No, I was just going to say that. It turned out to be a much longer one than I was thinking. But what do you think? Should we call it? We're at 3:45.
Yeah, I tell you what though, this has been amazing, and I feel like it'd be really nice just to go out down the pub with you two. Be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. I have so thoroughly enjoyed this. I thank you guys so much for asking me to do this. This has been
thanks.
great. This has been great.
Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
This is a good one.
Amazing.
And when next time Gareth was supposed to come actually this spring. He was supposed to come visit again, but understandably he's scared of ice, so he postponed it. And but he's still going to come.
Well, apparently, Ali says she really wants to come back to New York next year.
Oh,
so if she comes along, if it's both of us, then we won't be able to stay with you guys.
Why not?
She's really shy. She just wouldn't be able to cope with it.
Yeah, well, she knows me now. My wife's nice.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, no, absolutely. And when I say I'm going to talk to Dave and Joe, whatever, she always says, "I'll say hello to the boys." So she loved it. It's great that you've met, but she still wouldn't do that. Honestly,
I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her.
But yeah, we are supposed to be coming back next year, so it'll be probably around the birthday anniversary again. So late May.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
So then you can just make a trip out from Michigan.
Yeah.
And we can all go to the pub.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try and think, because I've watched loads of Roger. What's his name? Oh God, he wrote. He did Fahrenheit 9/11 and.
Oh, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore. Yeah, Michael Moore comes from there, and I'm trying to think of where it is, because how good is my American geography? It's quite a way away, isn't it? Is it quite a way away
from New York? Yeah, I took the bus, and not super far. It might have been 12, 13 hours by bus.
Yeah, that seems
something
like a long time.
that. Yeah.
And then you meet me and you go, oh.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
That was a long trip for this.
Yeah. Jesus. Dave, you could have told me how disappointing it would have been. And I'll have to, I don't know, I have to put on special, 12 hours journey. I have to put on special makeup or something. I don't know. I have to make more of an effort. Put my best pants on. You know? I don't mean American pants. But yeah, 12 hours. If I took a journey from here to the other end of Britain for 12 hours, I would have gone past Britain, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes how long does it take? It only takes, I think it's a couple of hours. Is it like an hour, I think, on a plane to Scotland? I don't know, actually, because when I went to Scotland, I've only been to Scotland once and we drove. But that was so long ago, I can't even remember how long it took. But obviously, distances in America are much bigger, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're only an island. We seem to have conquered the world, but we're only a little island. I don't really understand how it works. It's a bit weird, but maybe what would have been in the 15th, 16th centuries, English people with massive egos that decided that we're not just a little island, we're a massive country. But the maths don't work, do they? It's weird. We are such a small island, and for some reason, everyone's talking our language. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And everyone's buying biscuits from McVitie's.
Here we go. The origin of everything.
Hey! Yeah, you created Hollywood. You guys are great. You know, you created rock and roll. Hey, that's a religion for me. So it's all good. Hold on, we got some comments. So great show. Thank you so much, Agents by Walker.
Yeah, thanks.
Elaine, you've been here from the beginning. Thank you very much. And awesome comments as always. Constance has been here from here. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
great show.
Constance.
Thank you. Everybody got to subscribe to him. And Jenny is still here. And Jenny, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 1.5, maybe 2 hours, depending on the. Oh, okay. So yeah, I thought it might be between 1 and 2 hours. Yeah, depending on the airports. I think you can go. I think here you'd go from Southampton. There's an airport in Southampton. We haven't got an airport in Portsmouth, so you have to go to Southampton. But I think there's frequent inland planes in Southampton. I like Southampton. There's massive rivalry. I don't know if you know much about the rivalries in England, but Portsmouth hate each other culturally. So literally, I did a gig in a big venue in Southampton, and the guy who introduced us said, "This is Bemis from Hampshire." He couldn't say Portsmouth because we were in Southampton. He went, "These are Bemis from Hampshire." We were like, "What?" That was well funny, but he couldn't say the word Portsmouth on this stage that was in Southampton because he thought it might all kick off.
Holy cow!
It's proper yeah, and there's if Southampton and Portsmouth play a football match, there could be violence. Genuinely, could be violence. Bizarre. Yeah, but people are weird about football. We got a big stadium here, so it gets busy. Football's a big thing in Portsmouth, but it goes over my head. I might watch a bit of the World Cup, but I'm not bothered about. Every Saturday is a big match here, but I'm not bothered. Dave's laughing because he doesn't give a shit. He's like,
no,
yeah,
I'm laughing at the comments.
All right. I'm not working, so it's fine. And then still here. I thought you guys were closing
like
out.
Spanish goodbye, 12 hours long.
No, you put it down. No, you put it down. No, in Canada here, it could take about 60 hours of driving to go from coast to coast. Yeah, much bigger country. Yes. Cool, brilliant. All right. Well, we say goodbye. So,
bye, Alex. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll be back next time with somebody else.
Yeah. Cool. We'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again, Chris.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got to do the thing. I'm not going to do that. It's been too long.
I know.